got no filters here. It is 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Canadian Time. I gotta get me one of those intros like Charlie's got. I'm not making fun of it. I should get one of those things too. You know, when you're doing a live, so everybody can get in first few minutes. Okay, I was just adjusting the other browser, which I have to do. That's where my account is, because as soon as I get started, it gets hit with sorry, we've identified content that is unsuitable for most advertisers. All I did was open up some water and say hi there. So I got that out of the way. Little stumbling block right at the start. And the first one I got after I got started, well, who was in here first? Charlie's mom, then Sarah Lee. And after I got going, late to the party, who's actually very early to the party. DDH, thanks for putting up the custom emojis. Love you. Thanks very much for the kind words. And I hope you're digging the thumbnail. The thumbnail I was just going to turn into something for the community tab. And then after I was done, I said, hey, that's a little bit different what I usually do. Yet it's so good. I just got to have it for a thumbnail. Hello, Chrissy Louise. Hello, DDH. So we can just have a bit of a chat. And then I do have some footage for you. It was a quick bees from like around 3 days ago. YouTube isn't putting up the exact dates. It says 3 days ago. It's like, well, 19, 20, 21, 22. Me and Chantal are in the same time zone. What do you mean 19, 20, 21, 22? We're still in the same time zone. It's October 21st. So YouTube just, those aren't fully accurate. They used to be totally accurate. Anyway, I still see some of the dates, and then sometimes I see when they just say a few days ago, 3 days ago, which isn't entirely accurate. And it's cat to cat. It's cat to cat. DDH says, bringing the truth with the lying fake beast. We smart people are here for it. And it's cat to cat. Thanks very much, DDH. Super Chat Cat, get up there. It's cat to cat. Everybody knows what that means. Cat to cat. Get up there. Super Chat Cat likes to do a good job. The camera sometimes focuses perfect. Sometimes it don't. Super Chat Cat likes to give it. And that's him beckoning good luck towards you. And the camera worked great for a change. Are you done talking? Can I get a song in Edgewise here? It's cat to cat. DDH is helping out here. Could you just stop talking? I got it. It's under control. Okay, Super Chat Cat. You fat dummy. Hey, I'm losing weight. You were supposed to come in and show everybody that you did 50 pounds. How can I? I'm doing it. Watch him closely. Okay, he's got to have that weight loss profile going on. All right, come on, do it. Super JK, Super JK, thanks for blessing us, DDH. We hope to bless you, right? Super JK, Super JK, Super JK. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's cat to cat. Yeah, the cat there. It's all friendly. Wow. Thanks. 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 Thank you, Super Chat Cat. And thank you, DDH. And we're going to leave that up there for a little bit. Wow. Hello, folks. Has Chantal's Emergency Bees are fun? I'm leaving DDH up there for a little while. Cat to Cat says DDH. Appreciate it. Thank you, DDH. And I am fighting to get my way to 50 pounds. It was supposed to happen within the tail end of this month. It might still happen. And because it's DDH talking, it's like your super chat is still up. So you're going to say cat to cat. And congrats on that. Hey, FBC and chat, super chat, cat, llama, starbeast, Bert, everything. Calling with the K's got everything up there. Whoops. Hang on. Cat to cat. And then put that back. There we go. All right. the camera put me off for a little bit, okay? 25 people here. It's like, do something. Do something, buddy. All right. So, let me just get that other browser out of the way. Okay, 26, 28 maybe people watching here. Thanks for coming by. And there was a little poll up here. And of course, the poll was just for fun. Most people don't believe what Chantal's talking about. And here, let me just get myself situated properly here. Let me just go over to the wildebeests. Hang on, guys. I'll show up and say, come on, we're giving you half a chance. Try to be entertaining, would you? I will. Oh, wow. 29 minutes ago, Chantal just put on her community tab. It says no filters there. Is that enough skin texture to make you happy? It wasn't about the skin texture. This is totally fake. I am literally villainized for using a filter. When are you seriously going to tell me that this photo of hypocrite number 234 doesn't have a smoothing filter? Twilight Zone, I swear. And yes, I have some hypocrite. I don't know what she's talking about. She's talking about Breezy. She's talking about garlic bread. Oh, Chantal, how come you're not talking about me on your little community tab? Anyway, she says she's putting up a picture, no filter. Oh, she's comparing herself with that woman she calls the rat or the hamster or something like that. No, Chantal, that's not a filter-free picture. Chantal, if you want to do filter-free, go live with your filter on and then say, okay, guys, I'm turning it all the way off. And then it'll be like, and Chantal continues to tell everybody to F off and not allowing any comments. So she's doing that on purpose. She's building everybody up into a froth of rage. So that you're on, can't stay, going back to bed, killer headache. Oh, darn. Well, Cheryl, thanks for coming by to say hi, and y'all get some rest then. What's the most popular? There's ibuprofen, acetylsalicylic acid, and acetaminophen, and everybody pretends to be an expert. Just get some sleep. All right, get some sleep. Thanks for saying hello, and y'all get some sleep there. Feel better, Cheryl, says CCP. And DDH is back up. Hey, Colleen. And Jordan says, hey, FBRC and chat, got some great news to say. Apparently, FBRC community is going to be recruiting a new member. LOL, I found out that I'm pregnant. Hey, that's major women's talk news. Jordan, congratulations. Found out you're pregnant. Excellent. Hey, CC. I'm going to leave that up there for a while. Let's let everybody know. Cheryl is telling us she's useless. She's useless tonight just for talking and chatting. Not useless. Let me do that. And thanks again very much, DDH. Devil's Reject is in here. Super chat. Get up there. Come on. Super chat, Kate. Super chat, Kate. Thanks for blessing us, Devil's Reject. We hope to bless you. Super chat, Kate. Super chat, Kate. Super chat, Kate. Hey, thanks, Devil's Reject. And you know, we always give you a little speech that you're no reject around here, and we like you here. And so, wow, can I do a better? Can't. Well, sometimes the camera just does what it wants to do. I'm sorry, Devil's Reject. I'm still becking you good luck. Yeah, see? Even if the camera's acting up, we still beck a good luck to you. Thanks very much. Super Chat K. Super Chat K. Thanks for blessing us. Devil's Reject, we hope to bless you, man. Super Chat K. Super Chat K. Super Chat K. Yeah. Thanks, Devil's Reject. Thank you, Devil's Reject, and thank you, Super Chat Cat. We got a little bit more of this. So, well, I've been promising a bit of footage, so I guess I better get the footage going. So Chantal is regularly telling everybody off with her community tab. And she just did so less than an hour ago, pretending to publish a filter-free photo of herself. And claiming that when she's telling people to F off with her comments and other channels, including my own, that it's a fake. It's a fake. Well, it's pretty easy to tell when it's a fake, because if you click on it and, you know, taking somebody else's name and starting up a fake profile, you can tell when you click on it that it doesn't go to the same profile. It doesn't have the same registered date, doesn't have all the videos posted. So yeah, Chantal is telling people to F off. Oh, Cheryl, you shouldn't. Thanks very much again, Devil's Reject. You're here on the regular all the time, and you're no reject around here. You're accepted and adored here. Everybody here is. There's a lot of love to go around for all y'all coming by. And Cheryl, in her absence, is saying sorry for being away and giving us this nice super chat. In my absence, sending this in my love, says Cheryl Gallarin. Just call me Cheryl, says Cheryl. Thanks very much. And Super Chat Cat will be right on it. Super Chat? We thought she was just going to get some rest. And you know, and in her absence, she's helping us out too. We get help from all over the world. United States, Europe, all every place. Super Chat Cat, get up there. Say thanks. Come on. Get up there, Super Chat. Get up. I know the last time, and you were giving us support. I said to make sure this fat dummy is gonna, feed our animal friends. He's still gonna do it. He's still gonna do it. I'll chew through every wire on his computer if he doesn't know to do it. Super Chat, come on. Where you gonna weigh in and do 50 pounds? Hey, look, it's taking a bit of time. Everybody can see that I've lost the weight. Yeah, I'm gonna do the 50 pounds within 3 months or within 100 days. I'll make sure he's out there feeding them squirrels. Thanks very much, Cheryl. And now it's time for me to say thanks with a song. Super Chat Kate! Super Chat Kate! Thanks for blessing us, Cheryl. We hope to bless you, babe. Super Chat Kate! Super Chat Kate! Super Chat and continued good luck to your cute puppy dog too. Because Super Chat Cat digs all animals. We can all get along. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you, Super Jack Cat. And thank you, Cheryl, for having done so. Very nice of you to do. So, if you're trying to get a little bit of sleep and you want to get some footage going, I think we're going to get the footage going for you right now. I think I've noted everything that's going on with Chantal. She's telling everybody off, and she's keeping her comments turned off, and that's all by design to get everybody good and angry. It's just that we know how the wildebeest acts. She turns the comments off, she gets everybody angry, and then she turns them back on again, and everybody's like, oh, now I can go over and I can talk, and I can finally tell her off. Oh, Chantal, let me warn you about that guy. Oh, he's going to ruin you. He's going to ruin you. Stay away. Oh, yeah, I believe in you, Chantal. And then the channel's like, oh, what? Oh, we can make comments again. She does it by design. And congratulations, Jordan, who's going to have a baby. Okay. Try to stay up for us, Cheryl. I'm going to get into the footage. So this was Quick Bees from like about 3 days ago. And I processed it and I sped it up just a little bit. You don't even notice. If I hadn't told you, you wouldn't even notice. I sped it up by just 10%. And there's a couple of spots there where she gets close to a store and there's some copyrighted music. I just muted that. And so it's just less than an hour. And I've only seen about 20% of it, not all. Yet she talks a lot about this fake new boyfriend. Let's just get into it. All right. It's even though it's a little on, it's just I still want to do it because it's Chantal material, and like the pro wrestlers say, play my music. The best intro in the business. The best. Featuring Real Crochetter and Bettina.
Chantal, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantal, she carries the weight. Chantal, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantal, 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 Chantal.
She rolls out of bed with nothing better to do.
She's got nothing better to
Her fupa is leaking while she drip dries over you. She makes a mess, orders Uber Eats when her Tinder date is through. And if you stand too close to her, you'll get the C. diff too.
Chantal, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantal, she carries the weight. Chantal,
Hello, Chantal.
she
How's Canada,
carries
girl?
the weight of the world on her
Do you wanna meet up?
shoulders.
Life?
Chantal,
What is dream?
Chantal,
I bring pizza and poutine.
Chantal,
See you soon, life girl.
Right into it. And hang on. Pause that for a minute. Hang on. Just pardon me, Cheryl, for a moment. This is Quick Bees from around October 20th, 2022. That's what I'm taking this from. The whole thing, actually, except for a couple of edits where she's playing copyrighted music and singing. So that's the little caption. And I just checked while the music was playing. Chantal posted 4 minutes ago on her community tab and was squawking at some somebody, some woman, she says, shouldn't you be reading your kids a bedtime story or something? I don't know who she's talking to. I mean, she doesn't have like the balls to say who she's talking about. It's like, it's really irritating. You got something to say, Chantal? Just say it. And when are you going to put me in your community tab again? When? Let's get to it.
Beep, 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 beep. I'll bring this into the garbage, actually.
And like, I would have to be covered by a tree to do that out there in public. Chantal, you're such a lady. Not.
Rebbe, Missy Moo, Quinn, Courtney, AMC.
Calling with the K says Rose Thorne brought up a great point that Chantal has not posted photos of gifts or flowers that her new boyfriend has sent her. In my opinion, she is doing that to work up her victim scenario. Calling with the K, excellent analysis of what's going on. Thanks for providing that. Looking like a bullfrog, says Different Sage.
The righteous hand of Kirby. Wet turtle farts. Gemini Gem, somewhat Steph. Why does everything have to be quick? Because I'm a busy woman now, Brooke. You know?
Yeah, you're setting the stage. You're busy now. You're very busy.
Rose, Brittany, I'm finally getting on stuff. You know, now I realize I don't have as much time as I usually do.
That's all just patter. Like here, let me do this. Like, when a magician is going to do something, and he's like blah 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 blah, and while he's doing all that talking, it's like blah 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 blah, and then I'll put it over there, and then all that's what she's doing. You know, while she's providing this fake story, that's all the patter, right? So it's like, well, I'm so busy. You know how it is. Yeah. No, that's just patter to make it feel like it's real. It's not. Kim Wick says 9 days till vacate date.
Lauren! My lip gloss smells like strawberries.
Good for you. What are you, 12?
Hi, Leo Queen. So,
Angelina Ballerina, that's what I said right from the start. He's just a friend of Natter's. I mean, like, she makes an excuse and says that she especially likes men from the Arabic countries. It's like she managed to work with Natter, and like, his friend is better looking. Not here yet. We learned a lot, and you bring him in slow, like me. We do the same thing. People that say for a green card, something like that, right? We know. I briefed him. I said, you pay on time. One time. See how good I do that voice? I do like what he's saying, the way he struggles with English, everything. Hey, and I already got my appreciation for the evening. You folks have been very nice with super chats. Thank you, everyone.
Placed a mobile order because I want to friggin' use my points.
Like, I will swear from time to time when it's apropos. It's just like you guys probably know of people who are swearing all the time. Just Chantal's one of them, white trash, and she's like, I want to use my friggin' points. What? Can't you just say you want to use your points? Why does it have to be my friggin' points, my fucking points? Just use your points. Like, she has to integrate profanity into everything.
And collect points. But I placed a mobile order not realizing that you have to go into the store and get it. So, $8, okay. No.
And thank you very much again, Cheryl. And Super Chat Cat is pointing at me with his little paw. He says, you go feed them squirrels and seagulls. I will. I just wanted to reiterate for Cheryl, who's a little under the weather this evening, I will feed them critters, because them critters are better than most people, and certainly better than this wildebeest, which is not an animal or a human. It is a creature, just a walking appetite. I mean, an appetite for money and for self-gratification, not even necessarily for food. Where's that comment? So thanks very much again, Cheryl. Thank you. And if we don't hear from her in the comments, maybe she's getting some sleep. Oh, feel better soon, Cheryl. And Colleen with a K is saying, she says when she was seeing on always post pics of the flowers he got from a new boyfriend on social media. Here's some flowers for all the single ladies. Here's some flowers to share on social media. Here's some flowers for all the single ladies while we watch this horrible creature pretend that it is human. Hey, Kim Wicks has got a fun comment here. It says her grandma told her that swearing means you lack the thesaurus for a better word. Also swear when you mean it, because then people pay attention more. And I've got a nifty little quote of my own. Mark Twain once said that under certain circumstances, a curse can provide more relief than a prayer. Close quote. So it's okay. And you remember the movie Falling Down with Mike? That was Michael Douglas. And there's somewhere in the script of the movie where one guy says to another guy, "I don't trust a man who don't swear." I think I feel the same way. Guys got to swear every now and then. So there's a time for it. There's a time for some swearing. It's just things like Chantal swear all the time. Thanks for coming by, Bally Chicken Reactions, holding the flame for the top hen, and for Sunshine Country Chickens, Old School Bert, that magical night we all had together here. So I was putting a ring on it. Kim, Salah's putting a ring on it. On what? I have no idea, but it is getting a ring. Yeah, those rings that they put into pigs and bulls, and you're going to be let around like that. We have fun with Chantal. Different Says is making a demand. I want to see Super Chat Cat. Super Chat Cat, take center stage. Take center stage for Different Sage. Super Chat Cat, please, if you would. Would you get up there? Get up there. Come on. Look at that. Okay, just hold it right there. Well, look at that. You see, like we just don't have a formula. The camera just does whatever it wants, and sometimes it's just perfect. Well, since it's perfect, get in close. Hit it. Super Chat Cat. Thanks for blessing us, Different Sage. We hope to bless you. Super Chat Cat. Thanks very much, Super Chat. Different Sage for super chatting and saying you want to see me. That's right. Sometimes I get some witty comments in here too. Sometimes I even steal the show. Would you just sing? You just get down there. Do you realize how important I am? What are you talking about? Yeah, they do nice things for me, and then that saves the algorithm. Not you and that cowboy hat. Okay, all right. Thanks very much, Super Sage. Thanks. 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 Thank you, Super Chat Cat, and I appreciate your artistry. Thanks, Super Chat. And thank you too, Different Sage. We're going to leave that up there for a little while too. And because Different Sage is pleased with what just happened, I'll put up Different Sage's little comment. So it's just like leaving your super chat up. And Different Sage is saying, I love it. Boom. Let's get back to the wildebeest.
Hi, Aisha. The hijab is growing on you. Hi, Chantal. Love the jacket. Thank you. Always kebab. What? Kebab. Jax. Kind of like the Lacey Shawl situation type deal. Thanks, Jax. Ready?
Hey, Chantal, if you're really having a spiritual transformation, how come your spiritual transformation doesn't stay steady? And how come don't you just talk like this all the time? And you could go get your junk food like this. Yes, I want a triple mocha coffee blaster from Starbucks. And with 15 extra shots of caffeine and sweet cream and another shot of Flavor Blaster. Thank you for your time and your work. And I just want to say I'm very blessed to have this gig here, and you have to work for minimum wage and $1 above. Thank you. And by the way, I should cut you in for a share of the profits because I shoot private property, Starbucks. I include you in the conversation, and it's not right for me not to share. So next time we come around, there'll be $20 for you. Yeah. Oh, well, no, Chantal, she doesn't. Was she putting on an act or something?
You sent rebees. I guess you guys don't have a choice but to accept what I do with myself, do you?
No, we can make fun of it, idiot.
No, you don't have to. I mean, I appreciate people being respectful and allowing me.
Oh, really? You appreciate people being respectful, and you're telling everybody to fuck off with your community tab right now, like it was 4 minutes ago. And I'm waiting for you to put me in there, too.
Time to make changes in my life and everything. Lola, welcome to Very Important Bees. There's Ready Set Bees. When I place mobile orders, I pick it up through the drive-thru. Oh. Well, how come it told me to go pick it up?
I forgot to say Kitchen Witch when she turned in profile.
Being scammed, Lambo. I think what I'm going to do is just, we'll go in and get it. I ordered a cheese Danish and a cold brew Americano, cold Americano.
Yeah, you're totally working on your weight loss journey that you did mention you're going to bring back. When you started talking like this, I guess you're just kidding. Oh, you're lying. No, wait, you changed your mind.
Key lime pie. It's about time, women. You should be able to select drive-thru from the app. Shoot! I guess next time.
Yeah, you're worried about getting your junk food on your app, just like all other decadent Westerners, and you have us believe that you're going to go all, Eastern mindset. I don't think so. I gave her an orange.
My headache is still a little low grade. I think it's from having high blood pressure. So I have to watch.
Oh boy, here it is. Oh, another condition you're beset by, right? Right.
Watch my sodium intake for sure.
Absolutely. You're gonna have to watch your sodium intake. Yes, absolutely. Yes, we're gonna have to watch it together. Fuck off.
On that happy note, let's go pick up the cheese Danish. Erica, hi, I can't watch right now, but popping in to say have a good Beeson day. Oh, cool. Well, I hope you get to...
I love your swearing, but Chantal swears for pure effect, like a high schooler says DDH. And Kim Wick says respect is earned. Courtesy should be considered until proven differently. You have not earned respect and do not deserve courtesy. Oh, I love it. That's a mouthful. There. Take that, Chantal. Respect is earned. Courtesy should be considered until proven differently. You have not earned respect and do not deserve courtesy. Damn right. That's it. Arabic. She's starting to misuse Arabic.
Watch later, but probably nothing very interesting will happen. But you never know with me. That's the thing. It could be a surprise. Hi, egg allergy.
No, you're predictable. You're not outrageous. You're boring.
I don't know if they're warming it up. I didn't get to choose, so I guess whatever defaulted, probably not. I hope they don't warm it up.
First world problems. Chantal got first world problems. She didn't know she'd have to leave her car to go get her Starbucks mobile order, and they may or may not be heating it up for her. Ooh, yeah. You see, sometimes, I get a head of steam out of me. I can do really good in the middle of the show. Usually when I do the Chantal song at the end, I'm pretty tired and I'm all talked out. It's just, you get me early, stronger.
I like my cheese cold just like my heart. So.
Oh, a little bit of self-deprecating humor, which is very... Oh, I had too many words to choose from. Let me just stick. It's fake.
You should somewhat, Steph. Do a YouTube channel. Everyone make a YouTube channel.
Yes, that's what I tell people. You don't follow Chantal. Either come over here and have a laugh with us and our wonderful people, such as Colleen with a K, or make your own. I mean, don't go and watch Chantal in the first person. Shit, we don't do that. Congratulations on your weight loss, and here's some flowers for you to post on social media. Colleen with a K. That's so sweet. Super chat cat, would you get up there? There's a very sweet comment there. Get up. Super chat. Super chat cat, get up there. Come on, get up there. Come on. We still got a lot of footage to do. Don't rush me. I was digging the flowers. Okay. Wow. What's going on? I'm just finding excuses to keep myself on camera longer. I think people like me better than you. Super Chat K! Super Chat K! Thanks for blessing us, calling with a K. We hope to bless you. Super Chat K! Super Chat K! Super Chat K! I mixed it up a little bit for you. Thanks very much, calling with a K. Thanks for posting them flowers and posting them again, and we're sharing them. Thanks very much. Thanks. Thank you very much, Super Chat Cat. And thank you, calling with a K. Pardon me coughing. Thank you very much, calling with a K, too. We're going to leave that up there for a little while. There's Cowboy Dog getting in here. Hello, Cowboy Dog. You had a fun avatar. Thanks, Colleen. We're going to leave that up there, Colleen. Let's get back to this wildebeest. Chantal, let's have a bit of a laugh at it. 44 people here. Thanks for coming by, everybody.
Your life. So many little ghosts with bows. Oh my god, are you doing that to get Sofa King mad? Maybe too much caffeine, maybe. Just drink more water and it will help with the sodiums. I haven't been drinking as much water. I've been drinking Crush and soda waters.
Yeah, Crush. Crush is a bucket of sugar. What you get at Starbucks is a bucket of sugar. And that makes no... What is it? What's the point? I don't drink pop anymore. I haven't had pop for like months and months. That's the only way this stuff... Like, this was part of my plan for a while. It's like, you know, when I get around to doing this weight loss journey, now bubbly is a great asset, right? Because I've pounded away that bad habit of soda pop. Don't get me wrong. I love Grape Crush myself. She has got the Orange Crush. And when you're like well over 400 pounds and like, don't talk about sodium and like, oh, can you imagine people actually wasting their keystrokes saying, oh, you should have more water. That'll neutralize the salt. Chantal doesn't give a fuck.
Hi, coffee first. Cheese Danish is better room temp or cold. Jack! Hi, Jack. I missed you. Hi. Welcome back to the Jack Shack. Do you guys like my community post, by the way?
Yeah, you're so pleased with yourself that you're so venomous on your community tab. And you, let me check, guys. Let me check. I challenged her to put me on it. Let's see. FOO. Let me go so you don't have to. She just posted again 6 minutes ago. What are you on drugs again, Chantal? She says half your face and huge glasses. I don't know who she's making fun of. It's a woman wearing very dark glasses. I'll click on the picture. It gets been her business. Okay, it's hard to follow, you know, the mind of a blithering idiot who's high on drugs most of the time. So Chantal continues to post on a basis of almost immediate consistency. Every few minutes, she's hitting the community tab and not allowing comments. So getting, you know, trolling. And then when she finally turns the comments back on, like I said before, then all those beezers will be talking to each other and talking to Chantal, telling her, like I say, don't bother telling Chantal off on her own channel. That just makes her money, okay? Tell her off over here. Or start your own channel and tell her off. Or just ignore. Don't go over there to tell her off. It just makes her channel hot. She makes money with it.
Thoughts on Pulpy? No, I don't really have any. I'm not going to do I'm just doing happy Halloween posters because YouTube doesn't care about people who... Listen, this is the rule. Every Halloween, if you talk smack about...
I'm glad you're digging the voices, DDH. Thanks for saying so. And Colleen with a K's got a comment there. It's like leaving her super chat up. Boop. Chantal's emergency beats are fun. I have a niece that speaks fluent Arabic and is an attorney that works with Arabic-speaking immigrants. I so badly want to tell her about Foodie Beauty and get her opinion. That would be fun. And Jordan, who is pregnant, nutritionist Chantal advising what's good for what. Thanks for saying so, Jordan, and congratulations to you. And thanks for sharing the news here amongst all the folks here.
About me and make a living off of it. I have the right to post a community post about you. Okay? You think that's a fair deal? I think that.
We all have the right to post about you. And you said you reported my most recent video. What did I do? Like drugs on camera and make fun of international tragedies like you do? Fuck.
It's a fair trade-off. What do you think?
I didn't do that.
Yes? No? I think so. The kebab post. Oh, it just reminded me. Did you guys ever see that horror movie? I forgot kebab. That's what you're talking about. You're British, aren't you? Kebab. Kebab. McDonald's has a cheese Danish. Ooh, they're always unblock A+. I blocked A+? No,
McDonald's has a cheese Danish. If Chantal had changed her life, she would be like this. I appreciate that you're letting me know about those things. That's of the Western world. And I just don't care anymore. Anyway, I thank you for your interest. I won't be going to McDonald's to get that item. Thanks the same.
you didn't.
She's like, what, really?
Since when? Okay, I have to unblock Aunt Janet too. Like, what happens is when I block people, for some reason, I have to go into my settings, even on the Google side. If I hide people, I go on the Google side. If I block in my chat, it goes into an area called hidden users. Now, I do not see Aunt Janet's picture in the hidden users, neither with Vegas. So sometimes it takes months. I don't know why, but it's annoying, you know?
Why don't you just leave YouTube, you know? I'm the only one that says this. Please, YouTube, reconsider your decision. Chantal's made fun of the tragedy of 9/11. She makes fun of it when kids get slaughtered in the United States at a shooting. That's not advertiser friendly. Come on. You don't need that Canadian wildebeest on your platform. It's just me asking you, just me. I'm not telling anybody to report nobody or nothing. I don't do that. I ain't stupid. Just reconsider it. YouTube, please get rid of Chantal. Thanks. See, Frenchie don't do that. Yeah, but don't do that. Thanks again, Colleen with a K.
Free the Beezers. I think maybe just once the shock wears off and people realize that I'm not just doing this just for attention.
Oh, yeah, it's not just attention. It's for the money that comes with it. You said when you were high one evening, somebody asked, like, if you didn't get the money, would you make this stuff? And she said, no, fuck no. Yeah, that's right. You'd rather just get high and stare at your toes on the floor and then, take an interest or pretend to. Well, the attention is it's the money.
I don't really do anything. Okay, look. Yes, I like attention, but...
No, you like the money. You're just addicted to attention. Yeah, she's full of herself. She digs the attention. Yeah, it just has like attention and money. Let's see. Would she show up and talk all that crap if there was no money involved? Well, she even said so herself. And that's my assessment. You take the money away, she doesn't care. She would just, nag Pete's all day long and get high. That would be it. No, she'd be like this. P, can't you get more money from welfare? I mean, we could get a deal if we bought the weed in bulk.
From the right people. And honestly, I don't do things specifically.
Don't use the word honestly, please. Stop it.
Ever in my life. My life just happens crazy and I just live it.
It's just so crazy and you just live it. And you plan all these stupid things that never happen. It's like, we're still waiting for the court date, over those charges against Natter. Oh, you dropped them. Well, that's bringing false charges against somebody. It's called public mischief in Canada. It's a crime. So I guess you don't have to go in front of a judge. Oh, that's right. They never happened. Just live your life. My ass. You plan all this fake drama and you're planning more.
Pretty much all I ever did on my channel, The monster from the Wreck movies. Oh my God, Jack. Another friggin' splice. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, there should be a lot more going on if they were really a couple. And the most important thing of all, with 65 people, we're doing good this evening. Thanks for coming by. 65 folks. Hey, look, look, guys. If she was really in love with somebody and was ecstatic about it, right? That's when two people who are in love withdraw from the world because they have become their own world. And they would be spending time with each other. Trying to draw attention to yourself on YouTube would seem like an afterthought. They wouldn't think about it. Yet she's always on there advertising what's coming because she's getting everybody ready for the 2022 holiday season where YouTube is at its most profitable. She doesn't know what love is. And she's so stupid with her 12 to 14-year-old's mindset that she thinks that nobody else knows anything about it either. Well, we're adults and we know. She's 38 years of age and just been spending her life lying and taking drugs. And she doesn't have the wisdom to bring to bear to make this thing seem legitimate. If she was really madly in love with somebody, it'd be like, where'd she go for 2 months? She's with him. Especially with her saying that he's got all the money to take care of her. It's so easy to just walk through.
Ren, I wish I would have thought of that sooner, Jack. I already did my Halloween on her. I chose Reverend Kane. I should do one for myself, too.
Trying to listen on low. Give this creature hell. That's what we always try to do, Cheryl. So we all try. And we would succeed most of the time, too.
I have fun making fun of myself sometimes. I'm not joking.
Oh, Chantal, whenever you do some self-deprecating fake humor, it really makes what you do feel legitimate. Fuck off. Why not she's even with this dude if not for attention? Exactly. She would respect him and appreciate and cherish him so much that she wouldn't lower him to this tawdry channel of hers, right? Of course not. And he wouldn't allow it either, you know? Maybe he would say, like, we don't have to bother with all those people again. Here's me with you guys saw the thumbnail? I took that picture from her Instagram, which she rebranded a little bit. And, he's trying to put on the airs that he's well-to-do. He can take care of things. So he, if any of this was real, he would be saying, Chantal, you don't have to do that anymore. It's like that song Roxanne by the Police. You don't have to put on the red dress tonight. Just don't. You don't have to. You have to do that all for money. You don't have to do it. She's doing it more than ever before and pretending she hates doing it. It's at that push ball back and forth, gaslighting horseshit that's so dishonest and so predictable from her now. Karen says she's so stupid I can't stand her anymore. Chantal looks a bit puffy. Maybe the wedding planning is causing her to stress out. Stress eat. I'm getting married to someone that she knows nothing about, that he's from Kuwait, hasn't spoken with his friends and family. No, the end. Yeah, Queen, we believe you. Yeah, that's right. I tried to play a 51-year-old Oscar Wilde cartoon that I got off YouTube because somebody else was playing it and already posted it and was making money off it, reposting it. And they didn't have the rights to do it. So I tried to run a 51-year-old Oscar Wilde cartoon made in the United Kingdom. And YouTube hit me and said that I've got deceptive practices I got a community strike warning on my channel. So if I screw up one more time, I get a strike. And then they build up and then the channel's gone. And, she can be a drug abuser. She can flash nudity, abusive remarks about other races, and that's all welcome. It's all welcome. And of course, what she did also, which got her channel yeeted, she lured minors into her dirty talking live stream without their knowledge or consent, and one of them exposed themselves to her. All her fucking fault. And as the lawyers say, she knew or ought to have known what could have happened when she lured those minors in there. And she's welcome to have her channel back. Go figure. That's right, DDH. Belly chicken reactions. If she was really in love, she wouldn't be doing this. It's so artificial. It's so fake. It's so tawdry. It's so unreal. We dig it. We dig it here. DDH, that's right. Amber and Chantal with the word literally and honestly being thrown on every sentence. Ugh. It is so sweet. Love is blind. Maybe the guy is actually blind. Kim, we know you're just playing with us. We know you're on board. The guy isn't really there. I mean, he's just an actor. You know, like he'll show up for pictures and allow his photograph to be used. Linda Lou, $5 for that tree in the background to give her car a nice hug. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. You know, Chantal will have an argument with the tree, and the tree, while driving, and the tree will win the argument. And y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yep, there's that tree back there. If I could zoom in on that tree, I would do that for you. Super Chat Cat, take center stage. Linda Lou is digging what we have to say about the tree and Chantal and her driving high. Please get up there, Super Chat Cat. I'm not going to provide any commentary and try to get your goat or anything like that. Well, I just said I wasn't going to try to get to you. Then you're not supposed to say nothing. Wow, what the? People like me better than you. Super Chat Cat! Super Chat Cat! And thanks for blessing us, Linda Lou. We hope to bless you, right? Super Chat Cat! Super Chat Cat! Super Chat! Okay, thanks very much, Linda Lou. We love getting super chats from all over the world. It makes us stronger in the algorithm. And that's right. $5 for the tree in the background to give the car a nice hug. Oh, the airbag didn't work. Wow, we got 71 here. Okay, thanks very much, Linda Lou. Thanks. I'm gonna sing it again. Super Jacket, thanks for blessing us, Linda Lou. We hope to bless you, right? Super Jacket, Super Chat. Okay, Thanks. Thank you very much, Linda Lou. Thank you much, Super Chat Cat. Let me back up here because the camera's acting a little bit wonky. Let's get back to this footage of this horrible wildebeest and leave Linda Lou's Super Chat up there for a little while.
I think once you're in Kuwait, that'll shut some of them up. I honestly did not believe that people did not think I was going to go to Cuba until I sent that picture.
It was the only damn thing you ever did. You said you were going to do Euro bees, you called it. You're going to go to Jamaica. You're going to go to Turkey. Okay, one time at a 15, you actually did it. And because it's the cheapest thing for a Canadian to do, to go to Cuba, all inclusive. You know, it's not really all that exotic or amazing. And those shitty resorts are far away from Cuban life, you know. Like other places you go, you actually get to be part of the people, the culture. It's just, you know, stay on the resort. Oh, I want to see what Cuban life is like. No, you don't. No. Stay there. Stay on the resort. Drink, Canadian. Drink.
Me landing in Cuba, and then I was like, and then Barbecue Chicken did a video right away, was like, she did it, guys, and I felt so proud of myself.
Why are you hysterically laughing? Are you fucking high again behind the wheel of a car? Chantal's YouTube career reminds me of Charlie Daniels' song Devil Went Down to Georgia. She has sold her soul and dignity for some views and super chats and YouTube. That's a calling with a K. Say thank you. And that's a really good song.
I think I'm going to cry right now. I seriously do.
Oh, really? Seriously, you do? Well, I guess that means it's not going to happen.
I don't know. I just feel so emotional. Like, there's just so much going on in my life, and I just feel so...
Yeah, and including going in front of a camera and trolling everybody all the time, which shows us that you're not really in a relationship.
So happy.
I remember Great Grebo. Great Grebo is waiting for Drink Like a Toddler. Drink Like a Toddler. When she drinks something, I'll hit it. Mm. Linda Lou saying exactly, agreeing with us here. And that's just like leaving your super chat up. Boo!
Sorry. Okay, let's go get a cheese Danish. You're a lot stronger than you think. Oh, thank you, Aisha.
What a tragedy that people are typing those messages. Her Chantal, you're a lot stronger than you think. Fuck off.
So are you guys. Ew. I'm going into the store.
When she gets close to the store, there's copyrighted music playing, so I just turned off the sound.
The relish. Okay.
Cowboy Dog says she's a mentally disturbed person just driving around, a sociopath. sociopath, and she's just evil to me. I won't give her any credit or dignity for having an affective disorder. She knows what she's doing. Anyway, I dig what you mean. She's bad news and just driving around and just talking bullshit. And just look at the evil coming out of her face, hey? Look at that. You just see the lies coming off of her head.
I had a meltdown over the relish. But, well, sorry. You guys don't know what it's like to go to an all-inclusive place.
Like, she's telling us all that we don't know what it's like to go to an all-inclusive place. The fuck are you talking about? You don't have to go to Cuba for that. You can cross the street and go to a decent, good hotel and have, like, all expenses paid for something, for, some sort of business thing. Like, she's always telling us, like, as if we don't have any experience at all. We're being told what everything is from a creature with the mind of a 12-year-old that's evil.
And
Linda Lou saying hi to Great Grebo. That's where I got the sound turned off because there's copyrighted music playing. It won't last very long. As T and Sass said, older lady from UK, Chantal is a very, very dark energy. No kidding. Great Grebo says that she's doing Vlogtober. Good for you. That's a tough thing to do, Vlogtober. That's a vlog every day for the whole month. Linda Lou saying hi to Cheryl. Whoa, I especially like this comment here. Jordan says, I can't with this thing. Someone in her chat told her she looks like she's losing weight. And with a straight face, she says, yes, I have been losing weight. Bitch, where? Where? Let me just take down, somebody send us a bot. Hello, bot. Goodbye, bot. Colleen with the K say, yes, I do know what it's like to go to an all-inclusive place and not have relish. I just don't spend every waking hour at the buffet.
it's warm. So the default, because most normal people enjoy their desserts warmed up, right? But me, and most people just like default to regular ice. But me, I like extra ice.
Good for you.
And me, I like things cold. Like I said, just like my heart. So, I'm kidding. My heart is actually really warm right now.
She had her heart is really warm right now. Chantal, that's gas. Valley Chicken, pardon me for coughing. Camera, you've been fighting me for 20 minutes here. Come on, camera. I was just about to say that's better. No, camera. Come on. Camera. It's because it likes me better. I said so. Super chat. Camera. Come on. All right. Never mind the camera. Valley Chicken Reaction says, I got disgusted and I know you know why with the chat. Not this one, but I keep trying to keep it all happy here. I go have a shot. Cheryl saying, nursing a headache. Just happened to look up. Just listening tonight. Hope all is well. Thank you again, Linda Lou. As I get Cheryl Galerin in here. Just call me Cheryl because I messed up the last name.
If you invest, basic. I cannot believe I blocked basic. But if you invest in property, please make a Beezer summer camp. Pioneer for dinner, please.
Yeah, she's laughing at her Beezers. They're so stupid. They think that she's going to invest in a real business. It's like, It must be quite something to be high, to be getting tons of money, and have the Beezers actually, you should do this.
You want a Beezer conversion camp? I want to go look at the, I want to go.
Oh dear, Linda Lou. Husband is in critical care in hospital. I'm glad we're making you laugh. Oh, well, I gotta straighten that camera out. I hope he's... Hang on. I just used the manual focus, which means I got to go back to autofocus. Well, I hope he's got decent chance of recovery over there. And if I'm making you laugh, maybe I should just keep making you laugh and get back to the silliness. Well, we're having a good thought for you.
The long road. It gives me joy in my life. You can charge us $500 for a minute. I'm not investing. What I made, okay. So I made a joke. It is warm. So this is a iced Americano grande, but in a venti cup. Extra ice, 3 pumps of toffee nut syrup.
Yeah, get the toffee nut syrup. Yeah, look at you. Look, you want to see what she's in love with? Look. Here, look. This is what Chantal's in love with. Oh, my grande venti with quadruple honey nut syrup. There, that's what you're in love with. All right, you give it away. All I got to do is stop the footage and say, look, this is what you're in love with. And if you lie about having a real man, it means you get to sit around the townhouse, smoke dope, and you get to have this, which you're really in love with all the time. There you go. I'm proud of myself. How do you like that for an assessment? Boom.
And sweet cream.
Yeah, the sweet cream. Yeah. It's not good enough to have sugar and cream. It has to be sweet cream. Yeah, drink it. A bucket of sugar. Drink like a toddler. Drink like a toddler. Drink like a toddler. There, that's a good toddler one. Thanks, Grebo, for reminding me ahead of time. Look, that's what she's in love with. That's her idea of being a hedonist. Just sit around the house, eat shit, and get high.
They're like, regular cream or sweet cream? And I'm like, sweet cream!
Yeah, it's not funny when you're 38 and you're like well over 400 pounds, you know? I mean, just keep laughing about it. And keep driving high and meet up with that tree.
Let's buy amber soap and other Arab scents. Really? Cheese Danish.
Yeah, carbs, fat, and sugar. Enjoy, you effing pig. Wow, we just hit 70 people here. Thanks for coming by, everybody. We're having fun, huh? Did you like the thumbnail? I did a good job in the thumbnail, huh? Thanks for coming by. Yay. Glutton.
Let's drive to the long road first and listen to music.
Yeah, when you listen to music, I mute you. There you go. Yeah, that ain't cute. It's disgusting. You ruin good songs. Great Grebo is giving me the rock on.
All right. Look at the road. You prefer fourth pyramid? I think you baba. I think you baby. Not me. I prefer other music. And my favorite song is... I'm driving through the parking lot, I know. Okay, we're just gonna go have a look at the long road because it puts me in a happy place. Every time I think of my town, I think of Flop Era when they said Snorleans. Okay, so please behave while I'm driving? Okay, I'm not looking
Yep, I've already been there. She posted within the last half hour.
at the chat now. Aisha, I saw your comment about your town having too many cowboys. I can't imagine being from like the southern US and I don't know what the Muslim population is like there, but there are some places in the world that are more closed-minded, and well, I know that was, you know, some of everyone's concerns about me, because you guys know, even Pete's was like, you have the strongest personality.
No, you're belligerent and full of shit. There you go. I love doing that.
Of anyone I know, and you are going to go from having a strong personality to being more muted. And again, something clicked with me, and it's not just the fact that yeah, like I needed to make changes. It's not.
Wow, that's really profound, Chantal. I'm so glad. You need to make changes. You need to make changes. Like changes to what? You're evil. You're a liar. You figured out that you can make a lot more money by telling more lies. Like it used to be like, you know, beauty bite and eat something, and then every once in a while it was like a TMI story, which is for too much information, which means just a little bit risque. For her, it meant like, you know, dirty story. And then it just kept getting worse. And then it's like, you know, if you're going to sit around the townhouse and get high anyway, you might as well run the camera and share the fact that you're getting high. And the channel just turned into garbage. And I'm like, oh, I got to make change. Get out of here. You're not making any changes. That's what you are.
Just changing who I am, because in essence, I mean, you can't really do that. But changing how I behave, changing things from more negative.
What do you mean? Like you always say you want positivity, and then you tell people to F off. You body shame, you age shame, you insult, you tell lies, you're racist, you're anti-Semitic. I could go on. And right now you're in your community tab telling people off. And who are you kidding?
Negative parts of my life to more positive, going from being totally uncouth and just, you know, I mean, you don't really
to being a lady overnight. Forget it. You're the same pig that you always were. This is an act. And you get paid to put on an act. That's the nature of your channel. What you do happens too regularly. And why does it happen so regularly? Because the YouTube algorithm rewards material that is produced on a regular basis. So with you, it's always another crisis or another teasing piece of material promising something that you don't do. Oh, I'm going to Jamaica. No, I'm not. I'm going to Turkey. No, I'm going to do a weight loss journey. No.
In this part of the world, you don't have to really
shut your pie hole, Chantal.
Worry about stuff like that. Although, I guess technically you do, but it's like not looked down upon. Like you could, you know, a woman could easily go in public and just like pass gas and no one would think anything of it. Or
see, this is it. I mean, like I said it a long time ago. Every other video she makes, she talks about excrement or farts, mostly excrement. So here she is again, and the way she defines the different cultures is that, you know, a woman could go over there and just walk around and pass gas. No, you can't do that here either. You know, without people changing their opinions. I mean, that's funny for kids. I guess like a grown man, it's like do. Hey, how's it going? And here comes Chantal. Oh, hi guys. Oh, would you introduce me to your mother? What are you talking? Why are you always? Your mind is always in the toilet. You're vile.
You know what I mean? But is that polite to do? No, not really. So, I mean, I know people have been shouting at me about my inappropriate behaviors for so long. And for so long, I didn't.
It's not your inappropriate behavior. It's when you get to be really mean-spirited and you make fun of 9/11. And you make fun of kids getting slaughtered. and you deliberately lure minors into a filthy, dirty talking live chat without their knowledge or consent. They didn't know that they were being broadcast. It's not just that you pick your nose and fart. You do things that are fucking evil, you piece of shit.
Care, you know? You can scream at me till I'm blue in the face, but I'm like the type of person.
Yeah, well, I know. We've dealt with, certainly I have. Maybe some folks here in the chat have dealt with. I certainly have dealt with things such as you in my own experience. And I know that trying to talk to things like yourself until we're blue in the face doesn't work. You just write them off. You know, find that tree, have an argument with it. And if you do and you lose, that means you won't drive over somebody else, right? So, you know, nobody here is fascinated with the idea of trying to change you for the better. As Judge Judy said when she ran into an idiot every now and then, you're fully cooked. That means no changes are coming. You're done.
That I don't think it'll sink in until I really learn my lesson on things, you know? And unfortunately, all people can really do is just watch. And
I think I did good with the thumbnail. Plus, I had a powerful title and I reacted quickly, and it was an old school reaction too, which I like doing. They just take a lot more time. And so I think I've built it on that success, and the thumbnail is a little bit different. Plus it's a lot of fun too.
say their piece and just, that's about it, you know? But yeah, I you know, certain things like, I don't know. You guys just know how I am. I think you guys probably know me a lot.
We do. You make fun of 9/11. It's still up there with your, what did she call it? The Beezer Incorporated thing. I reacted to it, and I had my reaction to her saying she was a disgrace. That video that I made was demonetized, and then it was age restricted. Meanwhile, her wearing that blonde wig and making fun of 9/11 remains on that Beezer Incorporated channel, and it remains monetized. So you're fucking evil, Chantal. Get the fuck out of here.
Lot better now. But yeah,
And that's what you do. You push people's buttons by being vile and by hurting people at the most tender part of their emotions by mocking 9/11. And you get people talking about you. And where it should terminate is with you getting kicked off the platform forever. And I don't understand how you're welcome back. Ding, 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 ding. FBRC, exactly. Thank you, Cheryl. I don't understand how you get welcome back. And I was going to get angry and say things like, look, I can't say those things, right? That my channel is going to disappear. So all I said was, it's just an object lesson. Chantal getting her channel back here is an object lesson that things are often not fair.
It makes so much sense. Like I always go back to that horoscope when I was a kid. People love to hate you and hate to love you.
No, you made that up, and you're not even worthy of that. It's not like as if you're Frank Sinatra and you've got a huge talent, yet you can be a little bit rough with people, a little bit rude. There's a lot of people like that throughout history. Chantal, you're not one of them, right? There's no good side to you. You're just an asshole. That's it. It's like, you know what? Where's the good part of Chantal? There isn't. You're just a fucking asshole everywhere you look at it.
And it's so true. That's how I feel like my relationship with a lot of people is. In real life, even, I don't know. What even is real life anymore? My reality is so intertwined.
This is stoner talk. I remember I used to do this when she would sit in the parking lot of Starbucks and talk like that. And I said, this is stoner talk. This is for somebody who's like home all day and all night. That's for somebody who's home all day and all night and has an income greater than that of social assistance, and then you get stoner talk, and that's Chantal stoner talk.
With my online persona. Sometimes I just think, you know,
It's not an online persona. When you're getting fucking high and losing control for like 6 hours straight on live stream with no edits, that's who you are.
Sometimes I wonder if I do have an online persona. It's so weird because I do notice, like, when I do live streams versus doing actual videos, like when you do actual videos, you feel like you have to like talk in a certain way. It just comes out naturally that way. Even it comes out naturally to sound unnatural, if that makes any sense.
No, then again, you're a stoner.
But the big part of the reason,
like Chantal keeps saying, "Oh, I'm not going to make any videos for a while, you guys. You can starve. You need me. I don't need you, Chantal. You can fucking disappear. You know, speed up the car and have an argument with one of the big old oak trees.
Like, I'm not going to.
And I'm just saying have an argument. I'm not saying anything else.
What was I gonna say?
What was you gonna say? What were you gonna say? Because you're a stoner. You keep forgetting things, and you're behind the wheel.
I'm just gonna try to turn my life and my channel around as a result to be.
Wow, what really? You're going to turn your life and your channel around? Let's see, how many times have you said that in the last 2 years? Maybe like 6 times. Welcome, everybody. It's the Daily Chantal. What? It's like, what? Get high, order food.
More like positive. Now, those Halloween posts, no, they're not positive, I know, but they make me laugh, so I guess it's positive for me. And one of the butthurt people, one of the hamsters was like, you failed miserably at insulting us. No, I don't think so. I got a good laugh at it, so who cares what anyone else thinks? Ha!
And as I said, because I've seen so many of her videos in the past, her philosophy of life is your happiness is not a responsibility and too fucking bad for you. That's been repeated many times throughout the years. And she just said it again, which is, you know, people are saying, well, you're being mean and negative. And she's saying, yeah, I am. However, I got a laugh out of it. So who cares what you feel? Ha! It's garbage. You know, find a tree. Find a tree.
They just remind me of rodents scurrying around looking for the next little piece of information they can find.
We're not rodents scurrying around for the next piece of information we can find. We can already predict what you're going to do because you have a long history of gaslighting, lying, breaking promises, and we have enough life experience to know that you're not really in love with this guy. You wouldn't care about YouTube if you're really in love with this guy. And if he's a real winner and got the money to take care of you, you'd be turning the camera off yourself. Nobody would have to tell you to do so. You would disappear for 6 months, and then you would show up in Kuwait married to this guy after you'd lost 30,000 subscribers, and you would say, I just don't care anymore. I've got things that are more important. And so I took a break, and it was the right thing to do because it's such a refreshing change to get off. Like, if you're really making changes, then you get off the platform. You don't say you're making changes when you keep doing what you're doing before, which was making videos, making community tab posts, and gaslighting. I'm so impressed with my own commentary, and I'm doing it live.
And they also, it doesn't hurt that they kind of look like rodents. I don't know. I see people and I see objects
You're saying that other people look like rodents and you live behind a filter?
I can always, for me, people look like things, even myself. You know, I'm not exempt from that. like I told you, I had a friend once and her face always reminded.
Back to lying down. You're lying down, Cheryl. And if you can't see the screen while you're lying down, I'm going to yell it. We still got your comments here. And you can still listen to it too.
Me of a green pepper. But she was really gorgeous. It's just that her face was bumpy. She had really intense cheekbones and an intense jaw. I don't think I ever told her that, so if she's watching, hey, now you know. You look like a green pepper, but you look like a beautiful, delicious, ripe, juicy green pepper.
And you look like a kitchen witch whenever you turn to your profile.
Full of vitamin C, totally not one of those Frankenfood, inorganic, devoid of all nutrient green peppers. You look like one of those organic farmer's market.
And you sound like a typical stoner. Again, nothing against anybody that wants to have a little grass every now and then. That's okay. You have to sit around your townhouse and get high every day for hours and hours. You're a loser.
Full of nutrient green peppers. So yeah, just the placement of her cheekbones and her chin and everything made it look like a green pepper. And I could not unsee it, a green pepper with a wig. But she was still gorgeous. So, I don't know.
You ever notice when Chantal is getting into the camera? She's always, I don't want to do too much of it. I'll do it from a distance here. She's always that's when she's got the camera running, when it's live and it's filtered. And I mean, she's in love with, sugar, salt, and fat and herself as long as she's filtered. That's too much time alone and too much weed, and then you'll do that. Yeah, that's what she does. She never seen herself without a filter. Well, we know she uses the camera as a mirror. That's when she's always putting her makeup on. Like she rolls out of bed with nothing better to do. So she rolls out of bed. It's like, I need money. Turn the camera on. Hey guys. Yeah, she uses the camera as a mirror. So Jordan say, I strongly believe she's never seen herself without a filter. I think so too. I think she's like 95% in front of the filter on the camera.
Where's all the trees? Why did they die already?
What do you mean, where's all the trees? Find one. There's a big one out there waiting for you. You see, that's a running gag for us.
Look at this. All the leaves have already gone. I swear if you...
Sarah Lee, that's her. I'm glad you dig my kitchen witch description. All those kitchen witches look the same. They're meant to look scary looking. And they're always in profile. Like the kitchen witch, you hang it in the kitchen, and it's always riding its broom like it's in profile, right? It's from the side. Like the kitchen witch never hangs looking at you. It's always... Chantal looks like a kitchen witch.
You blink, you miss them. Look at this. This looks like death. This looks like to go to a sunny country for the whole winter. And only come back.
I'm listening. Thank you, FBRC. And we're listening to your comments here. That's why I'm speaking it out loud.
Back after the snow is gone. Imagine.
Don't talk about the change of seasons, Chantal. Those of us have known enough of you for a long time. It's like, oh, I can't wait for the spring. Then I'm going to change everything. Oh, I'm excited for the fall. You don't change nothing nowhere.
I wish. I'm just going to pull over at the outhouse and eat my Danish and my coffee. But no, you know what? Why don't we drive to... Yeah, let's just drive to the thing.
The tree? The tree?
Frig. Yeah, God is good, and yeah.
I gotta break that up. I didn't watch all of this, and I thought I had made it safe so she doesn't start singing copyrighted song. Anyway, as long as I break it up, that should keep the whole thing safe. It's just she's always wrecking good music.
What if God was one of us? Just a slow like one
All right.
Jordan's digging my performance.
Oh my God, you guys. I have so much stuff going on.
Yeah, this is more pattern. Guys, I'm so busy. There's so much going on. Yeah, you got to stick to this latest lie and wait for it to bear fruit. And you're just waiting. Like you see, she's telling everybody to F off with the community tab and doesn't let anybody make any comments. She's waiting and waiting. I think about November. That's like when the holiday season gets through. We get to Halloween. Halloween is like an appetizer. They get that out of here. And then it's going to ramp up.
It is weird not sharing every private detail about my life, but you know what?
Well, I'm sure you will, and soon.
I kind of like it because it does.
Or you're going to tease us as if we care. Don't care. Ignore it. Come over here for a laugh. It's like, oh, you want everybody on your channel. Start up channel of your own. What the hell? Have some fun. It doesn't have to be about me. You can start up your own channel. Just don't pay attention to it first person. Unless you're going through a reaction channel or you're running a reaction channel of your own. Don't go over there and be a fan of hers.
It does give you a power you don't realize. Having privacy. Privacy is power in a lot of ways. Controlling what the world knows about you. I didn't see it before.
Yes, Chantal always squawking with the privacy and lots of privacy. Who turns on the camera? And who puts you in front of the camera for 6 hours every day for like 2 years live streaming? You do it, Chantal. Oh, my privacy. You people are taking
relationships and things like that. That's definitely
relationships. The Pete's. That's what you've got. You've got Pete's.
I mean, unless the person deserves to be outed, then that's different. But and yeah. Just to clarify. When I say that, I'm not...
That tree's not big enough. Come on, find a bigger one.
Referring to a certain situation. That one is different. Well, I mean...
Accelerate if you find a big tree.
I mean, there's still some nice trees. Maybe we can just walk up and down this little path for a bit. I don't know.
But please please, yeah, we know there's some nice trees. Would you please not defecate on them?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What if God was one of us?
I got to stop it for a bit so that breaks it up, so YouTube software doesn't start to, find a copyrighted song. Oh, if I had known, this is like a whole hour. Well, at least I sped it up by just 10%. You can barely even tell that it's sped up by 10%. Okay.
Okay, what about here? Oh, I don't want to park beside somebody and like bug them. They're probably relaxing. Let me park right beside the outhouse. It's my favorite.
She's live again. Well, it was fun putting up your comment. Yeah, now I'm afraid we're going to lose folks. Okay, we got 67 folks here. Come on, you're not Beezers. You can check her horse shit out later. We lost 2 already. I should have left it. I'm glad you put it up because at least it shows that she's full of shit. That she's not going to do live streams, and she live streams all the time. Stay here. We're almost halfway done this.
What would you ask if you had just one question? Play Shick Shack Shock? Oh, okay, maybe next time. Aunt Janet sequel. No super chat if blocked. Oh, Aunt Janet! I'm sorry. I'll try my best. I have to look for you.
Anything to do with the toilet. That's where she puts herself.
My list. I'm on an alt. I can't be killed. A+, did I block you? No, I didn't.
That's right. Everybody stay here.
All my super chats. Hi, hatching baby Beezer. Are you Canadian Eagle? I can't comment on lives after asking Shannon about snow. Oh. Thank you for solidarity, Beezers. I think Shannon got me banned from YouTube. It's bleak here and cold. Oh! Stuck in the bad place with Alyssa in Vegas.
I'll just tell you what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. 65 people here. Let me do the dirty work. Chantal says the title of her live, which she's on right now, is Complaining About My Haters. And she has 990 watching. So it's Complaining About My Haters, 990 watching. Let me just get a couple seconds of it. See if she's dressed up. No, she's not. She's wearing a hoodie. She's not wearing the hijab. And I'm always afraid of saying the name wrong. She's wearing a hoodie, a Canadian, like this. She's wearing this. She's wearing this, and she's in the dark. So it's garbage, and it looks like she's high. It's garbage. It's garbage. It's like she's using a night vision camera. It's all in green. It's not worth going over for. Fuck it. Let me get out of it so she doesn't get that view. There. So I quickly told you what's going on. No need to go over there.
And help.
We've got a wonderful community here of folks that have great comedic and descriptive talents, and we're gonna have fun here.
Aunt Janet! Sorry. Keep each other warm. Hi, haunted doll.
And one of you guys said it's meant to cover the hair and the chin, and she doesn't have either.
You got reported for bullying? Don't talk to anyone there. Look for the light! Okay, everybody. We have to bring Aunt Janet back from the light, so let's all make noises they will understand.
That just reminded me of how fake that was when we used to do that as this crap.
Just follow my Sam voice. Sam, Aunt Janet, come to the light. Come on. This is sad. Oh my god! The hell!
Look how she laughs hysterically, uncontrollably over silly comments from her fucking Beezers. And that's right. What she's getting by doing this is being rewarded for bad behavior. It's a tragedy.
Why are you people like this? I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, there's probably a reason for that. I mean, for all we know, BBJ is passed.
Who's gonna wipe the pink gooey stuff off them when they fall through the ceiling holding each other? What's that actor's name in the movie? I think they all died because the movie was cursed. I've seen... Oh my god, I basically briefly saw what it was and was like, block. Emotional damage. What if God was one of us?
Would you please leave that song alone? You profane, hedonistic, lying, evil piece of garbage.
Are you doing a hair growth in secret art? I am regrowing my hair under here. But I stopped using the Rogaine because it made my heart race. And like, I already have heart issues. Or
You don't have any heart issues. You're just fat and you have a CPAP machine. That's it. That's right. Hey, I just noticed that. Sorry, you noticed that. Excellent point.
or potential heart issues. Lolo! Hi! Tell us one secret thing. I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, you got all the other good lines written down. They're planned for the holiday season.
Nioxin. I hear that's good too. I mean, it's a hormonal problem, I'm sure, so. So, before I travel anywhere, I have to get all of those things sorted, right? There's a lot to do. Make sure Pete's settled with all the cats. Somebody staying there with him. I'm not going to leave him alone. Just move and leave him alone in a huge house, you know? So, there's a lot of things that have to happen before I can, you know, talk more about that, but... Did your new husband say... Well, I'm not married, but, yes, a lot of nice things, and that's the huge difference. Mimi, it might be Jason Voorhees in the woods. Cleaned your scalp and it's cooling. Are you taking me with you to Kuwait? Susie the doll? No. Before I head out. Yeah, easy. I've been, yeah.
That's where she's going to take us. Chantal's going to take us someplace where there's going to be something to report as a calamity every other day. That's where she's taking us.
There's a lot of medical stuff I'm going to have.
Of course, we don't have to go with her. We can just stay here and laugh at it. We don't have to first person pay attention. And you guys are fabulous this evening, early this morning. We had 67 here. She went live. We got 63. At most 4 you might have left. At most 4. So we're all sticking together here.
Squared away. And I probably will cover a lot of these things, but just after the fact, you know.
Yeah, Pete's the type of person, if you give him any responsibility, you know, you probably end up hearing this. I didn't know. You can't blame me for something I didn't. I wasn't failing to do something. It's because I didn't know. How could you blame me? I didn't mean to. You know, that's what Pete's has got, you know. If you give him that's what you're going to hear.
A henna party? Maybe. I love henna. Henna's really nice. Are Shani and Rev married? Leave me with Pete's. Will you guys keep Pete's company in his live streams? Well,
suck down the carbs, the fat, and the sugar. That's another thing. If she really was, let's say this guy is totally out of his mind, and he wants a Western woman who's completely let herself go. And you'd think that she might be thinking to herself, if it was real, and it's not real, it's not. That it's like, guys, I'm only going to have a bowl of rice, a tomato, and water, and that's it. No, she's still stuffing herself, and she figures, well, as long as she's going to stuff herself in the middle of the day, then turn the camera on and make money. It's just like, the real her is a dope addict. It's like, well, you're going to get high anyway, right? Yeah, you're going to order, all this food, right? You're right. Well, run the camera at the same time. Don't let it interrupt what you're going to do anyway. So if she was looking forward to this guy, she'd be starving herself. And of course, it's not real anyway.
Maybe SJM can stay with him. Any delude.
Yeah, it's impossible. It's impossible. No way do they want this.
I don't talk to her either.
Heck, guys here don't want this. It's even worse. There's no fetish, over there for like there's nothing wrong with BBW, which Chantal refers to herself as a supersized BBW. That's just like you're morbidly obese. That's like when a hippo looks over and goes, a lot of this is muscle. Did you like that thing, the hippo? John Pinette, that was the guy's name. John Pinette, the late comedian. He made a lot of fun about his own weight and eating and stuff. That would have been a joke he would have done. You're so heavy that a hippo turns over and says, you know what? For me, a lot of this is muscle. I know I look heavy. A lot of it is muscle. That's the truth. With you, no, not so much. What, this thing? No, I don't think they would.
I know, coffee first. Even though cultural appropriation, I guess if I do, I guess it would have to.
Only with stimulants and hallucinogens and a whole lot of money for the performance.
Be part of that culture if I'm going there for a while, So yeah, I guess I would have to assimilate myself into it.
Oh yeah, the whole thing with me and Chantal and my criticism is not that she's heavy. Hungry fat chick is heavy. And she just has a sweet little personality. She eats her food, and all you do is just want to cry. Because, one of these days she's going to get clobbered with a health problem. And you wish it wasn't happening. And, it's not the size. It's that Chantal is evil on the inside.
A Halloween Happy Meal? Is that a thing? Pizza's too crabby. He's no nonsense.
Well, the hippo would hit it. And then the morning after, the hippo would say, I really have a problem respecting myself after what I did. Hey, see? I'm funny. It's waterway.
Cultural appreciation.
You just wish that Hungry Fat Chick would get it together and there would be a success story. Fortunately, probably not happening, especially when her buddy, Hungry Hippie, had a stroke for real, and it hasn't changed her ways. It's just sad.
Yes, Turkish coffee. You're always the voice of reason. I love it.
There are no voices of reason in your chat, you stupid clown.
Well, lately anyway. They're doing the buckets? Who? Few shots of what?
Yeah, that's not somebody who's madly in love with anybody. That's just somebody telling lies. Here, eat your shit. Eat your shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. SJM has like 5 cats.
Yeah, marry S-Jam. If she says she was going to marry S-Jam, I would believe it. That makes sense. If let's say Pete's won the lottery and offered her like, $250,000, that I would believe. That's who she's got to be with, Pete's or S-Jam. Those are matches for what she is. This guy who is like a fantasy meant to excite the imagination of her mostly female audience. No way. No way.
If I get married, will I live there?
What questions? I can't believe her bees are asking her. So when you get married, are you going to go over there? None of it is real.
When I was talking about property investment, just briefly, this is just all ideas. There's nothing.
Yeah, it's just you drawing attention to yourself for a story that is not real. Okay, there. I just want to shut you down with that.
Definitive with regards to anything I haven't announced to you guys. So if you don't hear it from me, please just don't believe it, I guess.
Really? After all the lies you've told for so long, if you don't hear it from the originating liar, don't believe it. Fuck off, Chantal. Get the fuck off the platform.
Like, you know, I guess it depends what it is. You guys have a right to believe what you want. But
yeah, we do. And we're smarter than you, and we're smarter than your beezers. So we have the right to believe what we want. And we also have a right to respect the truth and to disregard lying pieces of shit such as yourself. How do you like that? That sort of completes your little thought, doesn't it?
When I was talking about property investment and stuff, it's just like if you do like, I don't know, like
it's just shut up, Chantal. It's window dressing. When you talk about these things, it makes it feel like you're actually doing something for real. Okay. And you sitting there going, well, when I was talking about the property, it's like, wait a minute, none of this is real. So this is just window dressing to make us get a feeling that it's real when none of it is real. None of it.
I'd like to not just fully live in Canada for the rest of my life, you know. I'm just thinking about globally about things in the future, maybe, you know.
You age shame, and like I said, you're in no position to age shame anybody because you've aged the heart. You've aged the heart because you've ruined your heart and aged it far beyond your own years. So don't be talking about all this wonderful stuff you're going to be doing in the future as if you're like 21 years old and in great shape. You've beaten the shit out of your own heart, and don't dream, bitch.
Just a slob. Trixie!
Thank you, DDH. Thank you very much.
No, Salah has never mentioned anything about investing. I never even talked about that with him. It was just like a thought online, I said.
Yeah, and it's so cute the way you treat this as if it's real and you're having conversations with him about investments when none of it is real. Okay? I know most of the reaction channels run by women. Let me tell you, there's a guy, it's impossible. A guy would need hallucinogens and stimulants and the promise of a lot of money to be able to sustain excitement for a horrible personality such as yourself, and to say nothing of the fact that you resemble a pile of shit. When she bends over, when she's on cam at her townhouse to go pick stuff off the floor, she looks like the poo emoji. You know, it's like, you know, like soft serve ice cream. She really does look like an enormous pile of shit. And there's no, if a guy is going to involve with her, he's got to be straight. And there's no way that a guy can sustain excitement for a horrible personality, bad hygiene, and the fact she's just let herself go. There's no fucking way. It's all a lie. Drink like a toddler. Drink like a toddler. Drink like a toddler. Think of something, you fucking stoner. Think of something. You're on.
I won't talk anything too personal, but I do want to say...
You do want to tease us with personal shit. And we know you're quite the lady, because it's not as if you've been selling your own bare ass on OnlyFans for $5 a month for the past half a year. I kind of just don't want to say. I'm being really coy here.
Why Salah? Why someone in Kuwait? Because that's where he is, and he's my...
You're right. You know, maybe it's right. Maybe a gay guy with also needing some stimulants and hallucinogens. Maybe just less. And yeah, it might be technically more possible with a gay guy. if it was a higher job for him having to do it. Either way you look at it, any human being is going to have a difficult challenge in confronting this wildebeest in that way. What'd I just do?
Yeah, it's rough over there sometimes, eh, Turkish coffee?
Okay, god darn it. Where was I?
I won't talk anything too personal, but I do want to say
I'm amazed that I found where we were. I accidentally hit it at the start, and within 10 seconds I found where we were.
why Salah, why someone in Kuwait? Because that's where he is. And he's my special.
Your special money-making idea, which is not really a relationship. It's all fake. Hello? K15 Bay?
The only thing you're investing in is yourself right now. Yeah. And my future.
Can you imagine people typing that? Oh, Chantal, you're investing in yourself. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm so sorry first here. Yeah, it's rough over there sometimes, eh, Turkish coffee? Would I ever sign a prenup? Well, that's our business. Honestly, I don't know if I'm naive, maybe, but I really...
She's setting the stage. See how she's setting the stage? Talking about that maybe she's being naive about this guy, as if the guy really is interested in her, as if there really is a relationship. It's just another false drama with an actor.
If I ever get married, I would want it to be forever and ever and ever, not just have to worry about that stuff. My grandfather never does prenups. I don't know
You want to marry somebody? Marry Pete's.
why. He never learns his lesson. He got married first time, got a divorce.
This is just filler material. She's adding it to make it feel like there really is a relationship going on with this guy. It's just another natter story. It's all fake. It's just a fucking stoner with nothing to bring to the table. So she's going to bring another fake relationship to keep you interested and make her a shitload of money over the 2022 holiday season. Just don't pay attention to it.
Had to give his wife $500,000. Or no, my grandmother first. He had to pay her alimony of $2,500 a month. And back then, years and years and years ago, that was a lot of money. Then his second wife, he had to give her a whole bunch of money. I don't think he remarried though. Maybe he learned his lesson. Sorry, itchy tip of nose. I'm not going to talk about Salah, but...
Oh, just like you were never going to talk about Nader, and then you do, and you're not going to talk about Salah. It's just, no, it's none of your business. But just like what she said, I have to go to a diabetes clinic and be put on a strict diabetes diet. Oh, you got diabetes. I never said that. What's wrong with you weirdos? So she talks about this. Okay, so I guess we're calling him Salad. I don't know. It's too easy of a joke. Some people call it. Whatever. You can call him Salad. I don't care. Salah. And then she doesn't want to talk about him. It's like, you're the one that told us about him. And now it's like you don't want to talk about him. You told us about him. And now you say you don't want to talk. Oh, Chantal. Oh, you got me so confused. I don't know what to do except to pay attention so you make a lot of money over the holiday season with this fake relationship.
Then leave your will to Sam and BBJ. And your grandma was broke. After her alimony ended, not broke, but here when you become a certain age, you live off of the alimony wasn't for life, but it was for a certain amount of years.
Drink like a toddler. Drink like a toddler. Drink like a toddler. One of you guys told me that's called pocketing. 38 years of age. Probably because she's so fucking fat, too. There you go, toddler. Okay, we'll give you half a minute. Now, swallow.
Nothing wrong with alimony. And no, if you don't have a prenup, it's your right. Hi, Maddie loves Tony. Maddie, do you love Tony? Did she live off of Social Security? Yeah, here, whenever you reach a certain age, you get a Social Security, pension. old age benefits, and then you get, I think she got a disability benefit.
Wow, that was a long one. I wasn't ready. Anyway, we did have your comment for that, so we didn't miss out. You know, that alone would drive a man up the wall. Okay, that's it. We're done.
So, do you get fat girl problem benefits? I think we should. What do you think? Alimony has become a thing of the past. Yeah.
Holy shit, Chantal. No wonder you need a fake relationship to make your channel interesting. I mean, you just sit there, pick at your face, and wait for Beezers to say stupid things, and then you regurgitate it, send it back to them. Wow. Like, either fucking eat something or come up with a fake relationship. Damn.
Some women really deserve it, true, yeah. This guy's a professional biker? It looks like a professional bike.
Yeah, you call those athletes professional biker. Like, yeah, I pedal a bicycle and people pay me. No, you train to be an athlete. Or the guy just wants to wear some cool gear. Anyway, the Beezers are providing the commentary for her.
I'm not gonna like talk too personal about him, Pinheiro, but
yeah, well, you are the one that talked all about him, and now you don't want it to. Oh, Chantal, you turn us off, you turn us on. Oh, I don't know what to do except pay attention and make sure that you make lots of money.
like his details, but are you going to pay Pete's alimony? I'm not married to Pete's. If we were a couple, technically I guess we would be common law for sure, but we're not. What would you ask if you had just one question? So I have to organize this huge sale giveaway. I don't know if I'm going to sell too much, but I'm definitely giving away a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Now, I just want to say I'm very excited about Kuwait as a country because
it's just like telling lies about Jamaica or Turkey, and you're excited in the same way. Just like you were excited all about Eurobees. It's just like that, right? Right, lying toddler?
Only 2 hours from Dubai. Also, I've always wanted to visit Dubai. Also, it is really hot, yes, but there's air conditioners everywhere, and I heard the mall is freezing. So,
well, that takes care of everything. They got a cold mall. You've really researched this well.
I really want to shop. I really want to try. Well, number one, you know why I'm going there. Salah.
I like it that the whole idea makes you laugh yourself because you know it's not real.
But number two, there's so much. It looks like there's so much to do, and you know, like everything is nice. There, the malls. You should see the hotels.
You're worried about the malls and the hotels and everything. You got New York City a little bit to the south of you. You know, I shouldn't say a little bit. It's still a trip. It's still like, you know, like you have to go to Kuwait to find a mall and a hotel.
Oh wow, commentary. Do they base it on how much you make for alimony? Dubai is out of this world gorgeous. Yeah, and Kuwait is very similar, like in a lot of ways. We can go to the Kuwait towers. There's so many things to do. Like, I don't know. Hey, Vera peasants. That's very personal, Mimi, but I don't think there's ever going to be a problem with that. Already, I know. I'm telling you, when I found someone perfect for me in every way, I'm telling you, like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and if any of it was real, you would be off and blissed out, and you'd be off camera, and you wouldn't be on YouTube. You wouldn't be tap dancing trying to keep your channel hot and planning for the holiday season. You would retreat from this. Of course, you don't. That's another way that we can tell it's all a lie. It's all a lie.
Yeah, Kristen, exactly. So, anyway, everything is wonderful. Am I looking to the side? Everything is wonderful. I know people are like, she's lying when she looks to the side, so I'll look you right in the camera and say
that it's all a lie. Oh, were we supposed to say that?
I'm happy. I mean, but like, you don't know until you know, you know? Oh, you guys are funny. Alimony is really...
No, you're funnier because you sound like you're in your teens and you're 38. You're funnier. And you think, I mean, your beezers are idiots. So over here, adults with life experiences, that you're ridiculous. It's not the way an adult talks.
Granted these days? Really? How much longer do you think you'll have that song stuck in your head? That's when I'll return. Sorry. Okay, let's get another song in my head. Thanks for the super chat, though. So you're modest on some things, but not on others. Interesting. Yes, I mean, hey, I can't go from being, these changes obviously are going to be gradual. Like,
they're not changes. They're not life changes. There are no changes happening. You're not turning a corner. You haven't experienced any kind of spiritual awakening. This is just a fucking bullshit storyline that you have prepared for the 2022 holiday season. That's why you're ramping up now. That's why you continue to tell people to fuck off with your community tab. You're keeping some interest in your channel. All the comments are turned off. You're setting the stage. And then when we get to the holiday season, then that's when you're going to be delivering the shitty goods for your idiots.
People are saying you don't change instantaneously overnight. No, you don't. Come on. And
as Judge Judy said, and I love to quote her, when you run into an idiot, a profound idiot and liar, you are fully cooked. That means there are no changes. You're done. You're done. You're a fucking colossal asshole, fully cooked. That's it. There's no changes. There's no soul searching, especially when you don't have a soul, Chantal.
My personality is still my personality. So, but there are ways I can respect myself, my privacy.
If you want to respect your privacy, you wouldn't be telling us if it was real, which it isn't. You see, I got to say the same things about the Natter thing. It's like, if it was real, which it is not, you would be thinking about the guy, talking to him. And if he really could take care of you, you'd say, guys, I'm going to leave YouTube for the rest of the year. No, you're ramping up to tell lies and to sell this fake story, this fake drama over the holiday season and make a shit ton of money. Like I said about the Natter thing, now that the Natter thing is over with, doesn't it feel strange like it never really existed? Like it was Natter, Dee. Let me tell you something, Dee. And another thing, Dee. Oh, the Dee factor. Oh, he wants Dee. He doesn't want you. And then she turns it off, and it's like it was never even really there. That's how it feels. Like people in a real relationship don't exploit it in this way, especially if she's found this guy that's perfect and amazing. You don't go on camera and exploit it. That's another way that we can tell that it's not real.
My relationship, my life, those are things I value now.
First time here and loving it, says Sherry. I'm glad you're digging it. Thanks for coming by.
That I never valued before.
You're so artificial. Oh, everything's changed. I'm looking at things that I've never valued before.
And at the time, that kind of lifestyle, suited its purpose or whatever. Yes, easy. Yeah, Kristen, I try not to talk about that like publicly anymore, especially out of respect for my, interest, my love.
There is no love. Not for anyone that doesn't provide it or love themselves. I mean, you're just a monster. Who do you think you're getting? There. Thanks for coming by.
If I can't answer something, I just won't. Don't be offended. Changes take time. She would burn out if she changed everything overnight. Yeah. Even some things I've changed right away drastically. Sometimes
That might be fun. Yeah.
there's a slip. It happens. Who will you stay with?
There's a slip. Sometimes you stray from the script, even though it's not a verbatim script. Sometimes you make mistakes in the prepared storyline. It happens every now and then.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be definitely arranged. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna.
This thing is why I didn't have to take it to Vegas. Exactly. Good comment, Jordan. Thanks.
Run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye.
Hang on. Never gonna fool around and hurt you. If I played with that voice a little bit more, I could have done better. Anyway, I still did better than Chantal. Whoa, wait, put that back. Want to hit this here.
Never gonna tell a lie and hurt.
You see, this is what a stoner is when they have the money for all their weed and no worries, no responsibilities, no cares in the world, and no conscience. She's thinking to herself, well, I got this fake storyline coming up. I got the holiday season coming up. I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be making money. So just sit there and babble to yourself high on drugs.
We've been lovers.
Well, if it was a romance scammer, that's part of the story. I mean, she wants, like it says in my thumbnail, she wants her Beezers to believe this is real. It's going to happen. She's going to get this great guy. The people that don't like her, it's going to be like, uh-oh, I've put myself in danger. He's going to come and use me and throw me away. They're working together.
For so long, you know the rules, and so do I.
And so do I. I can do better than her. I just needed more practice. Anyway, stop ruining everybody's songs. Stop ruining everybody's songs, you piece of shit. Yeah, you're so pleased with yourself. You want to know why? Because you're fucking high.
Did I do any packing today? No. Today, what did I do? I woke up, had a headache, decided I need to go back to bed, went back to bed for 4 hours, woke up, decided I needed to bees and have coffee.
Yeah, you roll out of bed with nothing better to do. So get high and turn on the camera.
And now when I go home, I have 1,000,805 billion things to do. But I'll be okay.
DDH is going to take off. DDH, thanks for coming by, DDH. Super Chat Cat has got his paw up. Doing this. Thanks for coming by, DDH. Love you all. Have to run. Take care. Till next time. Take care of you too, DDH. Have a good night.
I have different boxes all like half packed. So I have like boxes and bags laying around, a few here and there, and I just throw things in there that would be appropriate for it. The kitchen, there's already so much at the new house. Like I told you, like everything is furnished. So I don't need to worry about the kitchen. Like I went over there, they took out everything out of their cupboards and said, okay, you need to let us know what you want us to pack, what you want us to keep. I know you do cooking, and I know you want to like do more cooking in the kitchen and things, like become more professional cooking and stuff. I kind of want to use one of my extra channels to do something with, like the Beezer Show, maybe a weekly cooking.
Yeah, the Beezer Show. That's the one that you made fun of 9/11 with for the third time. Yeah, the Beezer Show, that one.
Like legit cooking vlog, or in between that, rotate it with like a once a week, maybe like true crime or something. I don't know. I want to do something creative, have that as a backup.
You won't do anything creative because you've been promising to do creative things for years. You took a change in direction and found out that you could make more money lying to people all the time instead of actually trying to come up with a decent mukbang every now and then. So nobody believes you?
There's something else I'm doing that's more private in my private life. Money, like there's ways in my private life I'm earning money, like planning to earn money anyways. I'm always thinking of.
Okay, what professional skills do you have? Zero. Do you have it within you to work at a business? No. You're just lying?
Ways to earn money, like I'm trying to be smarter about my life and about my money, because honestly I could be rich right now. Like I could be very loaded if I didn't blow all my money, you know. And I know a lot of people would always accuse me of giving the trash bag money, but I blew, yeah, oh, I paid like rent a few times. I really did honestly blow a lot of that money on myself, you know. So it's not like I need to be better for my personal financial health. Every time I do my tarot cards, I still do that every day almost. They always point to the same thing.
That you're lying?
Same thing, that, what is it, the something of coins, where you need to be smarter and invest your money. And that's what I'm just trying to think of more of these days, you know. And it has nothing to do with Salah or anything. This is like personal, internal
cooking the pipe.
stuff that has to happen regardless of who I'm with, who I marry, where I am in the world. I need financial stability. I need stability in my life, period.
Yes, that's why you're telling all these lies. You're getting ready for the 2022 holiday season with this horseshit, bullshit, lying storyline of yours.
I hope that everything you wish for does come to pass. Oh, Kim and Terry, thank you.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Like those are the beezers that are meant to believe this crap. Chantal's thinking to itself, I can't believe the stupidity of these beezers.
That is very nice of you. Ready, set, rebees. Thank you for being a member for 8 months.
You're right. She just admitted that the Beezer Show is her channel. And when her channel had been yeeted, she said, oh, it's a corporation. And so that's why she put the yellow wig on and says like that her name was Jennifer Pondue or whatever the fuck it was. And yeah, of course it was always her channel.
No, I did not have ham. I did not have any pork products at Thanksgiving. I did not. There will be none of that, of course, in Kuwait. It's forbidden. So it is a very different life for a lot of people. And I know a lot of people just don't understand it. So I try to be, you know, tolerant and...
Yes, because you've suffered the abuse of racism and criticism for your way of life. Well, wait a minute. You just tried this on like 5 minutes ago. You're in no position to lecture anybody.
Everything, but some things are just so disrespectful. I mean, it's just such an asshole move. If people want you to be respectful and not...
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. You know, we need to remind ourselves as we go along, like the very idea, you know, like, normal guy, do you take this wildebeest to be your lawful wedded beast? Yes. And wildebeest, do you take this actual real human being who seems to have lost its mind as your husband? Yes. Okay. By the power invested me by the state of Illinois, and I now pronounce you man and wildebeest. Any reasonable person, doesn't matter what religion you are, or even if you have no religion, no adult would expect changes coming from this ridiculous slob. And she says, oh, because I picked my nose on camera, that means I don't deserve love. No, it's because you did sick things on OnlyFans and you've been playing with farts and shit for years on YouTube. And you're beyond disgusting, vile. You do evil things. And it's sort of like that why you're not deserving of any of that.
You know, be rude about someone, like someone you care about, their name or whatever. Like, why not just respect that? The yummy. Hi, baked wap lasagna. Who is ALR?
Me too.
Excuse me, sorry. The milk in that makes my Mimi Pondu member for 7 months. I think you changing is a good thing. You can't be a mess your whole life. Just don't neglect us. We can come along for the journey.
Wow, the Beezers are so pathetic. Let us come along with your journey. Oh, the Beezers have no life experience. Oh my goodness.
Yes, that's all. As long as you guys are respectful of my, my choices and everything, and you don't have to agree with me, but just don't like come out of left field and accuse things. Like a lot of people don't know the situation,
It's the same thing she said with Natter. You guys don't know what you're talking about. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, so just shut up. You see, once a liar shows their face, they're not going to change, and you just write them off. You write them off. You don't give them second chances. So here she comes again. It's like, you don't understand what's going on behind the scenes. So for all the things that don't make sense, she just says, well, there's a lot going on that you don't understand and couldn't understand. You're all too stupid, and you're desperate and pathetic, and only I know what's going on. So shut up and leave me alone. Meanwhile, it's her that's harvesting the attention for money.
Ready, set, reviews. I just basically want my supporters.
No, you want your useful idiots that actually make this shit profitable.
Pete said I stopped at the food truck. Those were vegan corn dogs. Did you ever have vegan corn dogs? They're actually really good. Don't get rid of your personal possessions. No. Honestly, Cynthia, I don't have a lot of personal possessions.
They think that she's like going to become a monk or a priestess or something. It's like, oh, Chantal is getting rid of all of her material possessions. And the Beezers are like, oh no, don't give away all your... Oh, wow. The Beezers are really something else. Beyond stupid.
I don't attach myself to things like a lot of people. I don't care. I want to invest more in... If a house... That's why I like moving into furnished houses. It's a house. It's temporary. I look at life journey as temporary. Because when you die... It's just your body in the ground at the end of the day.
Oh, Chantal, thank you for your wisdom. Mic drop from Chantal. Wow, we had no idea.
Burned or whatever. What you're left with is your relationship with God, your spirit, your soul. That's what I believe.
Wow, I didn't know she was going to say that. Fuck. Shut the fuck up, you lying piece of shit. Piece of shit, 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 piece of shit. Piece of shit. There, I hope I said it 10 times. That's what I was shooting for. This hedonist, lying piece of shit, evil, exploiting stupid people for money, lying all the time, is now going to sit in its car filled with sugar, fat, grease, and marijuana and instruct us about life and spirituality. Wow. If I had known she was going to say that, I would have called her a piece of shit a lot more often in the past 2 hours and 13 minutes.
And, no, Quinn. My personal beliefs are still my own. Chantal's haunted porcelain doll, Susie. What are your major arcanas?
Yeah, that's deep, Chantal. Wow. Wait a minute.
You think I know that? Ready, set, reviews.
What did somebody say to her?
I don't attach myself to things like a lot of people. I don't care. I want to invest more in... If a house... That's why I like moving into furnished houses. It's a house. It's temporary. I look at life journey as temporary. Because when you die... It's just your body in the ground at the end of the day, or burnt, or whatever. What you're left with is your relationship with God, your spirit, your soul. That's what I believe. And, no, Quinn. My personal beliefs are still my own.
Yeah, well, whatever they are, because you don't have any. That's deep, Chantal. Whoa. And yeah, she's an empath too. She's a dark empath. New Chantal challenge. How many times did you say piece of shit in 90 seconds? Go. I've been on for more than 2 hours. Like, my voice isn't what it was earlier. Which is a very diplomatic way of me getting away from your challenge. Excellent comment. I could never offer respect to Salad because he accepts her inhumanity. Perfection. Thank you for that comment. I love it. Her actions contradict everything she says CCP. Chantal and Everland seem to be dark empaths based on observations. Yes, the longer they stay on, the more they show how evil they are. She's just sprouting rubbish, all for a man that she never met and thinks wants to marry her. Well, they're working together. Like, if she is welcome to use his photograph, and sooner or later we're going to see the guy. Apparently, he's already got his own channel and plays the piano or something. I tried to go to it. I went to the first video, and he was playing video games, and I watched it for like 2 minutes. I'm not going to sit around here and start digging. To hell with it. She'll put him on the channel when the time is right, after she's teased us enough, just like she did with Natter. Anyway, they're working together. Damn, 5+ years I studied philosophy, Eastern and religions. Wow, I should have just went to Chantal for all the answers. As I've said before, we've shared this evening together, that Chantal, I mean, she should change it to the Wisdom channel. And the wisdom of Chantal and the Beezers. It's truly the Chantal Wisdom channel. Dark empaths use other people's emotions as weapons against them, says Kim. Kim writes as manic. Kim says Chantal is the Cliff Notes. You missed out. Oh, please, Chantal, share your wisdom with us.
Chantal's haunted porcelain doll, Susie. What are your major arcanas? You think I know that? Already said Reebies. I don't know anything about tarot. I just pick a card. You know what I do? I take the deck and I really shuffle it. And I say, universe, what message do you have for me today? What do you want to tell me today? And then I put it up to my chest and I feel my energy with the cards. And then I spread them out. And the first one that just intuitively calls to me, not visually, intuitively, I pick it and I read it. And that's just
what you do when you smoke dope all day long, every day, for years at a time. When other people are out trying to accomplish something, you just sit there refusing to bathe and covered in the crust of, LACMAs that you inhaled, and you roll out of bed and you do that. And then you order more food, burp, fart on camera, and then you smoke dope and collapse.
Something I do. I read my horoscope too. I try to every day. Just like little superstitions I have, I guess.
Just in the past 5 minutes, like, she's proven us how absolutely fucked up she is. 6 ways from Sunday. It's like one of you guys said earlier, like, she's supposed to be Muslim and she's singing about the Christian God in that song from Joan Osborne. Now she's into horoscopes and tarot. And it's just, she makes Madonna seem wise.
Hi.
She's fucking high. Fucking high. I mean, you turn on your camera, you zoom in on yourself. Hi. Like, she's not just giggling. This is powerful, hysterical laughter. She's fucking high. Find a tree. I would just like to say what I want to say. I say it in a cute way. I hope you encounter a tree while driving and have an argument with the tree. And the tree wins the argument. Totally fucking high and using an automobile.
If you don't need the items for 6 months. Exactly. Cooking what killers eat on death row. And story bio. Oh my god, yeah. Brittany. I thought you were Brie.
So if she's putting across that she's converting to his religion, if the guy was even halfway into his religion, he would disown her. She like, Chantal's a liar. I keep saying she's a liar, yet she's not a mastermind. She makes huge mistakes in her little storyline. It doesn't cover all the bases. I mean, it's just so fucking stupid. Like, as if.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot the outright, devil worship, the occult. Yeah, and she's messing around with the spirit boards too at the same time. and she hates Christmas, and she loves Halloween. And she ran a picture of a corpse a couple of years ago while doing one of her Halloween stories. And she still gets to keep her fucking channel. Like, toxic, evil, just stay the fuck away. Just, like I said, devil, evil, bad, just stay away. Bad, 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 evil, demon, creature. Not human, not an animal, because animals are awesome and can love and know the difference between right and wrong. They know loyalty to good people. And this is just a creature, this Chantal thing.
Is there a spot you do the tarot? At my desk. Cue the reaction channels with the Cuba Rage. Those clips are overplayed, it's irrelevant. I know, you're literally basing my entire character. So basically what reaction channels do...
No, it wasn't just the Cuba thing. And one of you guys here in the chat, I can't remember your name. Like, it's not that I'm being rude. It's just there's so many names to remember. One of you guys pointed out that when she was drinking the bottle of rum in Cuba, and then, you know, telling everybody to go to hell, she wasn't swallowing it. Because one of you guys said in the chat that the part of the throat which is engaged when you're glug, 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 it wasn't moving. So she had the bottle like this and was acting like she was drinking it. She wasn't really drinking it. And, you know, I wish I could have pointed that out on my own. Somebody else did it for me. Yet I said, even without that, I said if she was totally blotto on booze, hard liquor, she would have passed out in front of the camera and she would have sat there in front of it drooling for like 9 hours, and somebody would have finally knocked on the door and said, "Oh, you're getting these calls from Canada. Someone says your camera is on." What? No, your camera. Chantal, your camera. What? She's not going to fall asleep, passed out. So she knew what she was doing. Like, she's certainly a horrible excuse for a human, and says horrible things and believes a lot of them and means them. Yet, in the midst of her performance, she was pretending to get wildly drunk. And she says horrible things to draw attention to herself because it makes her profitable. You know, that's why she lured those teenagers into her dirty talking live stream, and one of them exposed himself to her because she did it without their knowledge or consent. Those minors were talking to her, not knowing that she was live streaming them into YouTube just to draw attention to herself. And she lost her channel for about 20 days. And then YouTube gave her channel back to her on her birthday. I can't say anything. I like to say a lot. I can't say anything.
Is I come online and I say, hey, yeah, I was a friggin' mess. I was a piece of crap and I hated myself and I want to change. And then so what reaction channels do, because they rely on me being a mess for income.
No, you're an immoral spectacle. I don't refer to you as, you know, like the shit show and the train wreck and, oh boy, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I just can't stop this train wreck. You know how you can't turn away from it? You know, every once in a while I do this and I ask YouTube, please get rid of this thing. Those other channels that she's talking about, you're never going to see Frenchie say, okay, can we just get her off this platform? Yaba's never going to say, okay, I appreciate you. It's just like, enough is enough. Enough's enough. Okay? When you made fun of them kids in the United States getting slaughtered at the shooting, that's enough, Chantal. I don't want none more you do. YouTube, please get rid of this thing. I'll go react to something else. No, Frenchie and Yaba don't say those things. I say those things. Get her off the platform. You make fun of 9/11, goodbye. Bye. You lure minors into your dirty talking live stream. Bye, Chantal. Have fun on Patreon and OnlyFans. Bye. I don't run things around here, you know. So she says that, you know, we're all dependent upon her. I'd be glad to have her just go, right? And that's what I say to YouTube. Please reconsider your decision. Get rid of this thing. So Chantal, you're talking about your friends in the echo chamber channels. You're not talking about us. You can fucking leave. Go. You're evil. You're a bad influence on everybody. Fuck off.
Love that for you. Hi, Vince Beezer. They say
Don't need you. We go feed the squirrels and the seagulls. We have fun together. Fuck you.
no. We're not going to let you that. We're going to remind people every day what you did in the past and thinking that's going to be relevant to my future.
That's not the story. It's not like you're a decent, real person trying to make real changes, and we're trying to hold you back by reminding people what an asshole you are. You're an asshole, and this is part of your ongoing asshole behavior. It's not real. You're not in love with some guy. There's no relationship happening. It's all fake. It's all happening right now at the start of the holiday season. That's when you were at your most active last year, screaming your head off at Dee Dee and Natter live stream while they had a simultaneous live stream screaming right back at you. Each one of your channels at that point qualified as hate and bullying channels because you're only going online to scream obscenities at each other. That's not content. That's not creator content. That's not advertiser friendly. Over here, we transform. We involve a whole bunch of people. We do comedy. We do voices. We play around with the footage. We transform. You were just turning on a camera and screaming your head off at Natter, pretending to hate him. He and Dee Dee were screaming their heads off at you, pretending to hate you. And both of you were abusing the opportunity of YouTube to make money by convincing people that you really hated each other when either one of you could have reported the other as a hate and bullying channel, and neither one of you did. Because you're always working together. It's all live action role playing. You're an immoral, lying piece of shit. You're not marrying that guy. There are no spiritual changes taking place with you. This is just your latest fucking lie for this holiday season.
Honey, I feel bad for you. Stay mad.
And yes, thank you, Sherry. She was messing around with a spirit board in a cemetery.
Did the Ouija find its way back to the luxury villa? Oh my god. I better check the closet. Tiffany! And it was honestly Cuba rage. Yeah, I had a lot of hate in myself. Like,
no, she's trying to talk like she's a human being. And she had like a lot of hate inside her because she was angry because she was in an abusive relationship. She wasn't in an abusive relationship. She was pretending to be in one. Women who have really been assaulted do not start up YouTube channels about the guy who assaulted them. And if she was really bringing charges, they'd all be in court by now, testifying against each other. And then she lies and says, oh, I dropped the charge. You cannot drop the charges because you're not allowed to bring deliberate criminal charges against anybody in the civilized world and then just decide you're going to drop them after you drag a man through jail and all that. You can't pick up the phone and say, yeah, I know. I was just kidding. Yeah. I'm sorry to bug. Yeah. I know it costs you a lot of money. And when you went to go pick them up, you know, I put the officers' lives in danger and everybody else. I was just kidding. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know, yeah. You have a good evening too. Bye. You can't do that. You're in front of a judge. It's called public mischief when you do that. And the reason why you weren't in front of a judge is because you never brought any charges against him to begin with. It was all just live action role playing. And it's not a criminal offense to lie to people on YouTube and to pretend to do this shit. So you get away with it.
I pretty much couldn't even think of Cuba right because I was poisoned. My mind and soul and everything was poisoned by this negative piece of trash. That
you just ate a bunch of fucking junk food and you're talking about things poisoning your soul. You're not a spiritual person. You can't even pretend to talk like one who really is.
It was in my life and I had to abort from my life, literally. The two of them. And before going to Cuba, like I explained, I had been in a tryst with them, if you catch my drift. And that
I catch your drift. You were lying. Like you tell people that you were servicing Dee Dee. That's just something outrageous for you to say. It makes no sense. And those of us who have life experience, who are adults, know that that was just some bullshit that you made up. So you can sit there and say, oh, I was used. I was in a tryst. I was in this three-way relationship. It was destroying me. And it's like, that's why I went to the drugs. And that's why it's all false drama. You made it all up. Women who really been victims of things like this don't go on YouTube and make live television shows about the fucking guy. And if they charge him for real. And if you mess around with a man or a woman, one way or the other, you cannot bring false charges against people and then just say, yeah, I was just kidding. You can't. That's why it's called public mischief. You can't abuse the police, the detectives, and the judiciary like that. If your next door neighbor is running a lawnmower past 11 p.m., it's a bylaw enforcement issue. It's a fine if you can get the bylaw people to show up. It's not a criminal offense. If you want to get in trouble, like Chantal would probably do, based upon her history. Oh, yeah, the guy's dealing heroin, and he goes away in a police car, and he's got to be in front of a judge. And then you say, yeah, I was just kidding. I was angry. Then you're in front of a judge. It was all bullshit. And this is more bullshit. Like, what are you going to do? Change? Like, get a real fucking job? Please a boss? Please a client? Please somebody you work with? Of course not. It's just more lies.
Emotionally messed me up to the point of going insane. And then mixed with...
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. You turn on your camera, you know exactly what you're doing. Fuck off. Shut up.
An entire bottle of alcohol.
Yeah, listen to how she sells it. I drank an entire bottle of alcohol. With her physique, if she would have actually drank a whole bottle of 40% liquor, she'd be dead.
Yeah, I lost it. I lost it.
No, you didn't lose it. You were pretending to lose it. You were telling everybody to fuck off, yet you were not blotto on fucking a whole bottle of 40% rum. No way. You'd fucking die.
Crap. So... yeah.
Yeah, we know. And we weathered the storm. We only lost 4 people out of our 67.
Abort.
Yeah, it's worthless. It's like, oh, drink like a toddler, drink like a toddler, drink like a toddler. She's a lot to do here. I almost missed it. Yeah, she's live in the dark. Just a stoner idiot. It's like, well, I need some money. Just turn on the camera and babble. Definitely looking like she's a witch making oil all those faces in the double personalities. Yes. yes. Real victims don't. Well, no, I went a little bit fast in that one. I like that one. Thank you, Mamita Marrero. Yeah, they don't do that. They don't do that. No. They're grateful for it being over, and they don't make a spectacle out of it in public. Yeah, she's teasing. It's just like with Natter. She's getting everybody ready. It's just like, when Amberlyn Reed is going to show you the hand or the foot of whoever she's with and just teases it along. It's so fake. Exactly. Thank you, Necessita, and thanks for coming by. What? So the salad guy was using these words? I don't even want to say those words. Yeah, it's like Natter all over again. It's so not real. I mean, oh my gosh, it's so disappointing in humanity that anybody would believe it. Yeah, they're working together. It's the only way. I mean, you can't use a man's photograph without him taking an interest. Yeah, they're working together. He's not like a relationship scammer dragging her along. They are working together, just like Natter and Chantal worked together for lots of money for everybody for the past couple of years. Oh, I'm glad you brought it up. Years ago, she said she had fatty liver disease, right? And Zachary Michael did a reaction to it. Then Chantal took the video down of her claiming fatty liver disease. Yet we still had the footage from Zachary Michael. Then I grabbed that footage and I made a reaction to it. It's in one of my videos. I don't know which one. I can't remember. I've been doing this for more than 2 years. Anyway, she claimed fatty liver disease years and years ago. And Zachary Michael saved the footage because he reacted to it. She took it down. Then she came back and said she had it again. It's a lie, and we can't prove or disprove it. We just got to consider the source. She's making it up. It's drama. It's like her pulmonary embolisms. We can't prove any of that stuff is happening. So she turns that on. She turns it off. Says she has diabetes. Says she doesn't. She's fat, and she has the CPAP. I'll give her the CPAP because she's got the machine, and sometimes you see the impression of the straps in her face. Even that could be horseshit for all we know. Yet, if she had, like, she keeps claiming she has all these conditions. If she had them all for real, she'd be fucking dead. Once somebody gets accustomed to telling lies all the time, they tell lies like you and I would like order groceries. There's no conscience stopping them. They just realize that it works and they just keep doing it. Yeah. Oh, I'm behind in the chat. 48. Okay, I'm 3 minutes behind the chat. Okay. I try to explain that in another creative chat. Yeah, that's right. Why didn't she get charged for bringing these false charges? You can't do it. You can't do it anywhere in the civilized world. If you could, everybody would do it. It's like, you better turn down that loud music. Yeah, it's a bylaw infraction. Oh, yeah? Now you're dealing cocaine. Yeah. Yeah, Johnson's, the next door. They're dealing cocaine. And he threatened me with a gun. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, he did. Thank you. Get out! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Put your hands up! Let me get my cell phone. Don't reach! You can't do that to people. Get away with it. Like, why don't I have 100%? Like over here, yes. Why doesn't like 100 or like 98% of the population look at her and go, "Wait a minute, you can't do that. You're lying about everything."
My doors are locked. No. What if there's already someone in my back seat? Can we do a seance, bees?
Great. And she's asking for seance beads. She's wearing the hijab, or that's why I don't know if it's hijab or shiz hijab. Like I say, she's a liar. She's not a mastermind. She doesn't get it. She wants to do a seance bees and play with a Ouija board during Halloween and go to a cemetery and hang out. And thinks she's part of another religion too.
No, what if I do a seance bees at my new place, then I'm going to invite Captain Howdy in, and then I'll be possessed, and then I'll come home to Pete's being a barfing pea soup.
And this is the flotsam and jetsam that just goes through the mind of this drug-addicted piece of shit. Fuck, what is she doing on the platform? It's not advertiser-friendly to smoke dope on camera day in and day out for like 2 years. What is she doing here? Go to Patreon where you belong. You have like less than 1/10 the income.
Meanwhile, Pete, imagine I come home and Pizza's levitated on the new bed, and S-Jam is going, "The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you."
Yeah, great. Now she's making fun of Jesus too. What? Have an argument with the tree. Have an argument with the tree. You guys know what I want to say.
You, Marge, the power of Christ compels you.
I'm going to catch up in the comments on that. She's too comfortable lying. She doesn't want any help. It works. She's doing it for money. This is her holiday income. Yeah. Like of all the insults I've thrown at her, well, it's just apt descriptions. It's just like, yeah, she's like a witch. I just say, ignore it. Ignore it on its own channel. We come over here and we react to it honestly. And like I say, it doesn't have to be about me. You can all start a channel too, just don't give it attention on its own channel. Don't make it money on its own channel. Have it be an amusement and a distraction over here and an object lesson for what evil is. And that's it. Wait a minute. I still don't know if I'm saying it right. Hijab. Okay. Oh, so you're telling me it's hijab. I'll have to remember hijab. CCP with the very cool drawing. Super Chat Cat, please take center stage. No filters here. And when Chantal gives up on weight loss journeys, I'm not giving up on it. I want to do more than just the 46 pounds, 43 pounds. The next milestone is going to be 50 pounds. I want to keep losing. Super Chat. Would you please get over here? Boom. Y'all get over there, Super Chat. Please. Get over there. Giving me a mean look. Okay, it's my fault. Get up. Wait for the camera. Wait for it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Come on, hit it. Super J. Thanks for blessing us, CCB. We hope to bless you. Super J. Six CCB. We're blessing you with good luck. That's right. All we ever do around here is good luck stuff and harmless good things and hoping that you have good luck. I'm just beckoning. That's why I do this again. That's just me beckoning good luck for you. It has nothing to do with the occult or nothing. I just say, I hope you have some good luck. I'm blessing you with good luck, and you bless us, and we hope to bless you back. It's all just good things. Thanks very much. Thanks. Thank you, Super Jack Cat, and thank you, CCP. And we're going to leave that up there for a little while as we get back to some of this footage from the horrible, horrible, evil wildebeest. Looking around for another bubbly. Thank you, CCP. I'll leave that up there. Lisa Sita, and she laughs at the outhouse. Yeah, she laughs out loud at an outhouse. She's high. For your interaction channel, especially cleanse yourself after these vids, hun. Well, I prepare myself when I go in because Chantal is toxic. It's just... That's it. There's nothing more to say. It's toxic, and recognize it as toxic, and it's not funny. It's not a shit show. It's not like the train wreck. It's just evil. It's evil. Manic says, I only watch reaction channels. Thanks. I unsubbed her, says Sherry. Thank you. Malaneline. No, we're meant to think that he's a relationship scammer and that he's going to take advantage of her. So we start to feel an interest and we pay attention throughout the holiday season. No, they're working together. She's using his photograph. They're working together, or else he would be, complaining to YouTube and say, take that down, or complaining to Instagram, take that down. No, they're working together. He's not a love scammer. She wants you to believe he's either a love scammer, or if you're a beezer, which I know you're not, then you believe this is really going to happen. She's going to, marry this fantastic guy and have a new life. No, she's 38 years of age. As Judge Judy said, I won't impersonate her again and do the impression. Fully cooked. There's no changes. You're on your way, Foodie Booty. 15 miles ago, I told you your shirts were too big. Thank you, Necessita. She may be getting seen, but no, it's a big act. It's just a big act. It's a big act. We've already seen it together with Natter. It's all fake. It's all fake. Nobody sued anybody. Nobody charged anybody. Nobody got in front of a judge ever. Nobody reported each other to YouTube. Nobody did anything. She has great motivation to work out. Night FBRC and chat had to go for now. We'll watch her later. Okay, Jordan, go get some sleep. After all, you're with child. You're pregnant. So go get some sleep. Get some sleep. Congratulations again, Jordan. Manic, I have a lucky cat too. Amita says, you're so right. A while ago, you said this was coming. Thank you. Rest for two, sweetheart, says Lisa Zata. Night, Jordan. Thank you, Nessa. Be safe, hon. Take care. Good night, Jordan. My favorite bubbly is cherry. Night. Have a good night. There you go. Yeah. And Nessa Zata reminds us that Chantal said she's going to have a baby through a surrogate. Remember when Chantal said she was going to have the weight loss surgery? Then she said she wasn't. Then she said she was. Then it was like, oh, change of plan, guys. It's just like, like when she said she's doing a weight loss journey. Get some interest, get some money. She pretends she's quitting it. She never tried to begin with. It's just like push everybody's buttons, more money. That's the same thing with when her and Frenchie met together at the fashion show. The two of them get together. They get a bonus. There's more money. Now they're apart. Go back to hating each other. They're both in their late 30s. I think Frenchie's in her 40s. And Chantal knew she was coming, or would have prepared, or as the lawyers say, you knew or you ought to have known. It was private property, right? The public is welcome, yet it's still private property. That's like you try to go to a club, people kick you out. It's private property. They can do what they want. Manic Allen says it's just business. That's right. So they could have banned Frenchie from coming there or told her to leave as soon as she arrived. And when I reacted to that right away, I said, look how comfortable they all are with each other. Pete's, Chantal, Frenchie, they're all comfortable with each other. It's all nonsense. Like the Beezers and the French girl gang are such idiots that you can actually scam them right in it's like hide in plain view. It's like, how is it that Frenchie and Chantal get together without there already being a peace bond in place or someone being told, keep that Frenchie away from here? It's because they get money extra by getting together and making an entertaining video that they're together with. Then they pretend they hate each other again. Just like Chantal pretends to do a weight loss. She's not pretending to do it. She's not trying. She's pretending to try. Then she pretends to fall off the wagon. She was never trying to begin with. It's just push a button, push a button, push a button, push a button. More money, more money, more money, more money, more money, more money, more money. Okay, push another button. She's gonna marry this guy. Push the buttons, push the buttons. It's very sus, says Manic. And then it's all about the money. No money for... And Nora B says surrogate pregnancy are not permissible, when I remember correctly in Islam. Nora B says that she is a practicing Muslim. Sherry says, thanks, I gotta go. I gotta squash a bug. Hang on. Hang on. And CCP saying night to Sherry. So it's like leaving your super chat up. Boop. We're going to get to the rest of the footage, guys. This is Ethan says night, Sherry. Okay, back to the footage. Boop. What did she just say? I forgot.
No demon or dead people, bees, and if Christ compels you.
Yeah, she's got no respect for anything, anybody, any religion, nothing. You know, she knows that she's floated this idea that she's converted to this religion and that she's about to marry. That she's floated that idea. That's gonna be her holiday story for money. And yet she live streams so much. She reveals through her chatter that she has no respect for anything anywhere. No way, no how, nothing. It's just an appetite on two legs. That's why I say it's a creature. It's not a human. It's not an animal. It's just an appetite.
No demon or dead people, bees, and I'm still the same beezer a little bit, you know. Yeah, seances definitely. It's not halal, that's for sure. You can summon good spirits, not bad ones. Holy Trinity coming in to assist the exorcism. Exorcism. You need less creepy energy going around. I know, I want to watch it now too. I wonder if it's playing at the Mayfair. They usually have a double bill.
Well, Nora B says, I like this chat. Really, I do, because no one is xenophobic or Islamophobic. FBRC keeps it so respectful. Thank you so much. Well, I was afraid even to say hijab because I didn't know if I was saying it right. In Bally YouTube reactions, chicken, where's your name? Bally Chicken Reaction just told me that it's hijab. So I'm afraid to offend anybody just by mentioning, I would call it the attire. Because, you know, there's you know, there's something to be offered by all religions, right? So, yeah, I'm respectful of everything. Let me just jump over to Nora's comment for a minute there. Hold on, CCP. Whoop. There we go. And because CCP is saying goodnight to Sherry, it's like your comment, it's like your super chat is still up. And Chantal has no respect for nothing. No way, no how, nowhere. And I gotta run these. Look, it's a whole bunch. My other car says Chantal is no humor, not funny, uneducated, bigot. And CCP, when you're high, the truth comes out. Yeah, she's high too. And remember, what we're looking at, meaning that her head's the size of a fucking pumpkin, all right? She's going through a filter. Like, even though she looks horrible as it is, she's much bigger because she's running through a filter. Yeah, she's high. I got your comment here, Belly Chicken. Just a know-nothing, blithering idiot has the mindset of a 12-year-old that somehow fell ass backwards into her channel, and smokes dope all the time, and just every time it talks, it's ridiculous. Like 1,000%, they're working together. This is fake. She's not marrying this guy. Even if she said she married him, unless you were actually attending for the ceremony, I wouldn't believe it. Okay, let's get going with the footage. We're about 6/7 done. 59 people here. Let's bury this one.
The Shining and The Exorcist. We gotta go. I canceled the Halloween bees with SJAN. I didn't cancel it. I just don't know what's gonna happen now with my life.
Yeah, you really strike us as the type of person who's soul searching and trying to grow and learn and know and share. You're none of those things. You're just an appetite. You just sit in your own filth, do drugs, and eat shit and talk shit. Thank you again, CCP. Here, make that rat face again. Make that rat face again. Foodie Booty is a monster. Get a job, you lazy thing.
I want to watch it now too. I wonder if it's playing at the Mayfair. They usually have a double bill, The Shining and The Exorcist. We gotta go. I canceled the Halloween bees with S-Jam. I didn't cancel it. I just don't know what's
Mary Pete's or go Mary S-Jam. That's it. That's all you got to choose from.
gonna happen now with my life. You cast
No, with your fake story.
runes? I don't know about that.
What would she say?
I want to watch it now too. I wonder if it's playing at the Mayfair. They usually have a double bill, The Shining and The Exorcist. We gotta go. I canceled the Halloween bees with S-Jam. I didn't cancel it. I just don't know what's gonna happen now with my life. You cast runes? I don't know about that.
All a bunch of weird occult fucking people, degenerates, drug users. Don't forget that Karate Joe asshole that was her biggest fan and turned out to, you know, I don't want to mention when he was, you know, convicted of. You guys will remember. We got a new member, Super Chat Cat. Take center stage. Pardon me. And those two horses there almost look like llamas. Close enough, Alba. Get up to Super Chat Cat and welcome. Animals everywhere. That's good. Okay, camera, come on. I'm beckoning. Good luck. Come on, Super Chat Cat, hit it. Thanks, Alba. Super Chat Cat! It's Super Chat Cat! And thanks for placing us still. We hope to place you back. It's Super Chat Cat! It's Super Chat Cat! Super Chat! Okay. Now that you remember, you can use all the custom emojis, including the horrible wildebeest and Starbucks. And you can also use Yabba and a bucket of chicken. And you can also use me and the llama and the cats. You can use them all. That's right. Thanks very much. Thanks, Yabba. Thanks. 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 Thank you, Super Chat God. Thank you, Alba, for becoming a channel member. Gonna leave that up there. Oh, Alba's already saying hi, everybody. Go get some sleep, Necessita. Thanks for coming by. Good night, Necessita. My other car says ugly facial manners. And you know, that's the Chantal. It's all ugly facial. You can just see her evil coming out of her. It's not about her being heavy. You can just see her evil coming out of her head. And Alba says, hi, everyone. And thanks for saying hi and becoming a channel member. Very nice of you to do. Thank you for your real words, too, Necessita, and have a good night. CCP is welcoming you, Alba, with some old school Bert emojis. And you also get to use the old school Bert. That was a long story and a fun story. We've also added old school Bert to our custom emojis, which you can now use too, Alba. Thanks for joining. Pardon me. Super Chat Cat really digs your comment there, Manic. Humans will be done. It's for cats. You're going to take over. Well, I say that cats rule YouTube as it is. Grifter, brought to you by YouTube. And thanks for doing so. And we're going to leave you up there for a bit, Alba, while we get back to some more footage.
Why isn't Sala in the chat? Well, he lets me do my thing while he's doing his thing. You know.
Yeah, you're waiting for the holiday season. That's what you're waiting for.
I can handle the chat here. You guys are awesome. But maybe he will sometime come in and say hey. He's probably busy right now.
Oh, yes, certainly. He's busy. He's busy because he's worth so much money, and he can take care of you. That's why you're still on YouTube, because it's all a lie.
Have Pete's meet S-Jam. They'd probably hit it off. Pete's...
Unmute. No sound.
This is
no
very,
sound?
very
You guys hear me? What's going on?
And actually, the two of them, personality-wise, are very different. Like, Pete's is very political.
I don't have the mute turned on.
and everything, and SJM is just a beezer.
Yeah, Pete's is political, my ass. Let me crank it back. Thank you, Alba. Okay. All right. Valley, it's you. Everybody else can hear me. I cranked the horrible beast back by about 20 seconds. Whoa! That's not what I wanted to do.
The yummy. Hi, Baked Wap Lasagna. So, it is a very different life for a lot of people, and I know
Wait a minute.
or anything. This is like personal, internal stuff that has to happen, regardless of who I'm with, who I marry, where I am in the world. I need financial stability. I need stability.
We were there.
I canceled the Halloween bees with SJM. I didn't cancel it. I just don't know what's going to happen now with my life.
That's where we were. There, I found it.
You cast runes?
That's where we were.
That. Why isn't Sala in the chat? Well, he lets me do my thing while he's doing his thing. You know.
You know what it feels like? You know the little joke for Americans, if some guy doesn't have anybody and he says like he's got an exotic Canadian girlfriend. And this is the same thing. This is where the remember that Brady Bunch thing, Sherjan? Remember Sherjan? People still use that. In that episode of the Brady Bunch, Jan was pretending to have some boyfriend from out of town or something, right? So that's what it feels like. Chantal is like 14 and imagining this guy and pretending that he's there. Oh, he'll come in the chat when the time is right.
I can handle the chat here. You guys are awesome. But maybe he will sometime come in and say hey. He's probably busy right now.
Brady Bunch, yeah, Brady Bunch.
Have Pete's meet SJM, they'd probably hit it off. Pete's is very, very antisocial.
No, Pete's is very, very anti-American, which is disgusting because this is an American platform. And I've told you guys that most of my heroes are American, including Ray Kroc, who in his mid-50s happened upon the McDonald's brothers in San Bernardino, California. And he took that around the world. Amazing guy. Jim Henson, an amazing guy. Americans are awesome. It's an American platform. I can't understand why an American owned platform would tolerate Chantal putting down the United States and Pete's putting down the United States. I don't get it. I don't understand. Get rid of them. Get rid of Pete's. Get rid of Chantal. So Chantal just said that Pete's is very political, anti-soul. He's just a fucking asshole. And you should marry him. You should marry him or SJM.
And actually, the two of them, personality-wise, are very different. Like,
no, they're both fucking idiots. That's why they hang around with you.
Pete's is very political and everything, and SJM is just a beezer.
Just a tub of shit. And Pete's is ignorant and a pain in the ass and just more irritating in different ways. Pete's is a lazy, entitled slob. Alba, thanks very much for joining up. I'm going to move over here and get another comment going because I hate Pete's and I can't even tolerate him in the footage. If Pete's is in the footage, I can't. Because he's so lazy, he doesn't even actively, damage people with his evil. He just sits there like a fucking bump on a log, on her coattails. So Chantal is actively evil to mislead people. Pete's is just an asshole and is a lazy, entitled slob. Yeah, I remember she said that she's on video phone with him every day for hours. That's just something that people would say if they were in love. The thing is, yeah, she can't keep the story straight. She's not on video phone with him all day long. She's not. She's lying.
Quinn, he knows better.
Rocky, go about. You're back. And you got a different avatar. We're glad that you're hanging around. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, he probably just checks, exactly. Aisha. You're making me want to do a random tarot reading on myself. So. How many times are you going to watch Ace
It just sounds good for her to say that. She doesn't really do it. No way.
Ventura and Dumb and Dumber before it gets boring?
See how she loses it over stupid shit? She's fucking high.
Honestly, I can watch Dumb and Dumber every day, just like The Shining, and it would not get boring. There's certain movies I can rewatch over and over. Okay, let's name them. What about you guys? For me, Beetlejuice. Anything old Tim Burton, but mostly Beetlejuice. Oh man, when I was a kid, my mom said I would watch it so much, like that, The Shining, Dumb and Dumber, The Wedding Singer, Me, Myself, and Irene. Yeah, we're gonna watch that. We watched Liar Liar. It's a really good movie. Oh, The Burbs? Misery is good. Misery is depressing. Hey, I know what you're saying there, Quinn.
Yeah, like you found the man of your dreams. You're going to be married, and it's more important for you to stuff yourself with sugar while talking to us about your love through a effing filter. You're so full of it. It's so easy to walk through what you do.
I don't like Terrifier. I don't like gratuitous gore anymore. I don't have the stomach for it. Norbit! Really? Oh, Juno? Really? I have coffee teeth, sorry. Jeepers Creepers is good too. Oh, The Birdcage is a good movie with Robin Williams.
Yes, thanks for coming by my other car. Channel member my other car, thanks for coming by. And Chantal is so toxic that sometimes you just got to walk away from it. And I'm encouraging everybody to walk away from its channel. Just come by here. Nora, Chantal with that one. Good one. Just come by here. And, Chantal, when a liar shows itself, we already know what it has to offer. And nothing will ever change. Fully cooked. Liar's a pro. Good one, Alba. You're back up.
Wedding Singer, Grease, Dune. Really, Dune? I'm trying to think of like Kubrick movies. So The Shining, Eyes Wide Shut, I can watch every day. I love that movie. I like the soundtrack. Eyes Wide Shut is probably one of my favorite movies ever. The Breakfast Club. Oh, Labyrinth, yeah.
My other car.
50 First Dates is so sweet. It's like the type of romance, whirlwind romance you only imagine in movies. 2001: A Space Odyssey. The movie is beautiful to watch, but it's so freaking long and boring. King of the Hill is on Disney Plus. Really? I'll tell you what.
Look, her mind is just filled with junk culture and sitting around and watching TV. That's it. That's all. Like junk food, dope.
You're a cousin of the Sarah Rose. You're having lunch with Smee and Phyllis at Connors. They don't like Connors. They like Lone Star.
I love Fraggle Rock. Alba, we're on the same page already. Dun 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 dun. No, I don't want to. I don't know if that would attract the YouTube software for copyright infringement anyway.
My mom is obsessed with. My mom always likes the same food every time. She's so cute. Like, she likes. I'm gonna get off soon, but she likes Lone Star chimichanga and Chinese food from Jack Lee's in Cornwall, or from Golden Bowl here in Ottawa. Every time, can we go to the Golden Bowl?
The Doozers, radishes, the Gorgs, Traveling Matt, Doc Sprocket.
And it smells like must. No.
They shot it in Canada, Toronto area.
Why did like?
There we go. I got to jump over to another one from Alba, our new channel member. And the trash heap. Only the trash heap was friendly and helpful and smelled better.
Old school Chinese restaurants, they don't update their restaurants. They keep it the same since they open it, but their food is still good. Yeah, Tex-Mex. The never-ending story.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know she was going to do that. Find a tree. Find a tree. Why does it have to get its channel back? Why? Let it ply its trade on Patreon where it belongs. When something is vile and evil, it just shits on everything that is sweet and good. I got like a millimeter left of my little drinky. It's not a drink, it's bubbly water. I'm trying to, gather strength to play for the last, what do we got? I think we got 6 minutes left.
Turn around. Tell me what you see.
Garbage. Go away. Hide yourself. Crawl under a fucking rock and stay there.
My mom.
Fucking high driving a car, piece of shit.
Mom's dog looks like Falcor. Why can't you do anything that you need to do on live? Because, Brooke, I'm not going to be showing my body. Now, I'm going to be buying I'm going to be doing a fashion haul. Not a fashion haul, but just like, yeah, I'm going to be doing a Kuwait fashion haul.
Look, she has no sophistication about it at all. Yes, it does. I wish I had I wish I had your saying earlier when this thing got its channel back. I would have quoted you for that one. 60 wonderful people here. Thanks for coming by. You might consider subscribing. Because we have to rebut this evil. It's not funny. It's not funny. She makes fun of 9/11. She makes fun of kids getting slaughtered. And she lured minors into her filthy, dirty talking live stream from the Omegala website. And she didn't provide knowledge or consent to them. And then one of them exposed himself to her. And she got her channel back after all. And there's your quote. It really fits.
Eventually, I'm going to be buying some abayas and some stuff like that, and I want to show you guys. But I'm not really, I went from somebody who just shows all of my body to somebody who just prefers to modestly not show my body.
This is coming from somebody who was on OnlyFans and offering their bare ass for $5 a month. And again, I don't want to piss people off who are in that industry. As long as you deliver the goods. The worst thing was she promised content and didn't deliver it. And her content wasn't erotic anyway. It was just gross. It was clumsy. It was unworldly, unsophisticated, clumsy, ridiculous. Like, go back to doing what you do best. Just smoke dope and eat shit.
My girlfriend just got back from Toronto and got to try Tim Hortons. You're not missing very much. Bruce Almighty, we did watch that. I need a spoon. Excuse me, I need a spoon.
She was given her channel back on her birthday. In every live stream that I do, when I open up, I have some water. I say hi to everybody. Within 2 minutes, I get the notice in my channel studio. You are blocked from ads because we've identified content that is not suitable to most advertisers. It's like what? Having water and saying hello to people in 2 minutes. And I have to appeal it. Every live I do. Meanwhile, she can make fun of 9/11 wearing a blonde wig and it stays monetized. Find a tree. Find a tree.
Falcor. Do you guys like this one? I got it the other day, see? Oh, and this is the pin on it.
Sarah Lee, thanks for coming by.
Ways to...
Maybe everybody's getting a little bit tired. We got about 5 minutes. I just keep making comments and I keep dragging it out. I've been on for 3 hours and 14 minutes. My voice is going. So thanks for coming by, Sarah Lee. Have a good night. And for those of you still hanging around, it's not much left, about 5 minutes.
To wrap shawls and veils or hijabs. There's so many different ways to wrap them. Scarves around,
Drink like a toddler. Drink like a toddler. Drink like a toddler.
I might make my own. It's just a rectangular piece of cloth. People either love or hate Tim Hortons. Yeah, thanks, Bugs. Yeah, I like the lace. The idea, yeah, is to, like, you know, I don't know, I like it. I want to try it strictly because of you. Try the Boston cream donut. So guys, I was going to stay on for about an hour, so that's what I'm going to do, which is right now. So I just want to thank you guys for hanging out, just because I have a lot to do today. No, Turkish coffee. Don't leave us. Are you Turkish coffee? You seem to know a lot about, like, the Arab world and different stuff. Don't leave us. I'll be back. You guys know I will. I can't stay away from you guys for too long. Thanks for beezing and giving me time. No, but he's controlling me, Brooke. I have a lot to do, Brooke. You guys will see eventually. I'm just on the down low right now. But again...
Yeah, you're setting the stage. And then when the holiday season gets going, that's when you're going to start making videos much more regularly. And then you're going to be telling the story. All of it is fake.
A little bit of mystery never hurt anybody. Or did it? Maybe. Vince Beezer! Thanks, Cynthia! Aisha. It's okay, Brooke. I'll be back. I'm fine. Everything is fine. It was fun, yeah. I'm an enigma. Let's change my name to an... If I ever have a kid...
No, you're a liar. Just a liar. You don't contradict yourself. You lie. You're not an enigma. You're a liar. And you're easy to figure out because you've shown yourself to be a liar. To your beezers, you're like an enigma. You're just a bullshit artist. Let me crank you back 20 seconds.
Right now. But again, a little bit of mystery never hurt anybody. Or did it? Maybe. Vince Beezer! Thanks, Cynthia! Aisha. It's okay, Brooke. I'll be back. I'm fine. Everything is fine. It was fun, yeah. I'm an enigma. Let's change my name to an... If I ever have a kid... I'm just kidding. I like the name Aisha for a girl, actually, Aisha. I just wanted to let you guys know that, not saying that's what's in the works right now, but I've just been looking a lot. There's so many different alternatives to parenthood. I know you guys were saying that when I was feeling really down, but it's just very, very, very interesting, the amount of options. And there's some things in the States too. There's just so much opening up in my field of vision that I never imagined for myself before, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, things should never be offered for such a horrible excuse for a human, and we can hope that none of that ever comes to pass.
So I don't know. I guess the people who don't think I'm happy are the same people who just assumed that I was happy eating 2,000 milligrams of edibles every night, or talking about useless trash, or what.
It was all just fake drama to sustain your income. That's why you're not in front of a judge. You told us that you brought charges against Nader. You never did. And if anybody believes that you did, then you would be in front of a judge for having done so and then saying, oh, I changed my mind. Those are like two of the biggest ways to tell that you're a fraud.
Whatever, you know, like, no, I wasn't happy doing that. I feel like I want to add a lot more purpose. I feel like I have more purpose now. And I just have to be patient with people too, especially critics, especially viewers, because a lot of this will come out and eventually in the wash, you know? Please adopt. There's a lot of different options. You could have a surrogate for one child, you can adopt another, because there are a lot of children without parents, and it's so sad. You know? Adopt me.
This is a good time to remember everybody that she's had 2 abortions. Yeah. Let's let that sink in.
We're just concerned about this guy. You don't have a good track record with them. I know, especially but it's like night and day. You can't even compare it, trust me. And I know you guys will just need time, and that's fine. So.
I thought she only had 1. Then you guys told me in the chat that it was 2.
In the meantime, we can just give each other time for these changes. And yeah. But the move, definitely, knock on wood, inshallah. That's the biggest thing right now. I knew you guys said it would be a lot more work than I thought. It is. So I need some time. Like, if I'm not online, I'm seriously, I really need the time to just
sit around the townhouse and smoke dope.
You can never adopt just me. I always thought that way too. But all right. All right, guys. I love you guys, and I'm going to head out for now.
Go smoke dope, eat junk food, and write more lies for the holiday season.
One step at a time. Do I miss smoking weed? Honestly, no. Not really. Because it was starting to I was addicted to it, or I should say I am. And when it gets to that point, it doesn't become enjoyable anymore. Because it starts to affect your mental health when you don't have it, and that's when it becomes a problem. Brittany!
Oh, now you're done with weed. How many times did she say she was never going to get high on camera again, and then she goes and does it? She says she was never going to drink on camera again, and she does it. It just lies all the time.
Drive safe. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, everybody, for beezing today. I appreciate it. I will be back. I don't know exactly when. Again, you guys know I'm in the middle of a lot of changes, so I appreciate you allowing.
In the middle of a lot of script writing for your fake drama for the holiday season.
Me just the reason I'm inconsistent with my content right now is for a specific reason. So yeah.
Hey, Hole again, thanks for coming by. We're just about to wrap up.
I love you guys. Ciao. Bye. Au revoir. Mahaba. Bye, guys.
Yeah, enjoy your hysterical laughter coming from being high. Let me wipe this thing off. Remove from studio. Hey. 63 wonderful people here. We have played through a whole hour of Chantal, and it took us 3 hours and 23 minutes to do it. We had a bit of chat, and then we reacted to it all. I think we did a great job. 63 folks here. And we're doing quite well. I think that my thumbnail was really funny and informative, too. Brandy Reed, you're new here. Thanks for coming by. Bally, I'm going to check out your cooking videos. I haven't been there yet. she did. Well, you can go check it out a little bit later. And when you get a bit more time, you can check it out a little bit later. 65 folks here. Thanks for coming by. Well, Chantal is going to carry on her evil path to mislead people into thinking that she's about to marry this guy, and she wants you to choose one of two paths. Is where our numbers are going up. We now have 67. Number one, she wants you, her beezers, to believe this is real and to be rooting for her and to pay attention throughout the 2022 holiday season, where YouTube is at its most profitable. And then for everybody else, she's trolling them. She's telling everybody off regularly, teasing about this guy who's going to be part of the channel eventually. And she's making sure you can't make comments. So she's like getting everybody up to a boil. And then, of course, she always turns the comments back on. And then everybody can start talking to themselves and squawking at her on her channel and paying attention while they talk with each other and tell her off and hate on her. And she doesn't care. Because going to her channel and expressing your hate for her or your disgust for her actions or criticizing her, she doesn't care. She makes money as long as you give her engagement. So just ignore it. Come over here. Or you can make up your own reaction channel. Like, it's not about like, you have to be here for me. We can have some fun with it, or just diminish your involvement with Chantal. If I don't react to everything, just look at her thumbnails and say, okay, I can tell what she's going to do. I can tell that. That's good enough. And then just leave it alone. Don't give her the money. Don't give her the click. Don't give her the AdSense cash. Just diminish it. If you have an opportunity to hang out with all of us here, make fun of it, criticize it properly, intelligently, and we can all get together. Otherwise, just ignore it. It's all a lie. That's right. Because all comments, regardless of content, count towards her algorithm. That's right. So if you go over there and give Chantal proper criticism, you're just making her channel hot. You're pushing her in the algorithm. You're helping her videos get watched. And she makes money from it. The opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is indifference. So don't give her anything. I'll react to as much as I can over here. And if I can't react to it all, just check out the thumbnails if you have to go at all. We know it lies. We know it's not in a real relationship. It's just repeating itself like all all liars are forced to. Don't take it seriously. Alba, our newest channel member, I can't understand people super chatting her to leave a comment, would never give her a cent. That's it. That's it. I'll see what I can do. I'm busy with other stuff. That's why I don't give you guys too much notice. Well, when she gets to the holiday season, once she's just setting the stage for all this garbage. And then we get in the holiday season, that's when she's going to start turning up the volume on all this crap. Thank you, Alba. That is poetry. Yes, FBRC, keep on being the lone reed, waving in this field of BS. Thank you. And now, with almost 70 people here, let me do the Chantal song, and I will sign off, because I've been yakking for 3 hours and 28 minutes. And so, yeah. Thanks again, Alba. New channel member. Lovely comment. Yes, FBRC, keep on being the lone reed, waving in this field of BS. And we are all flowers of a kind, waving about together, far away from the evil wildebeest. I'm just looking for somebody to sign me off. Rocky Go-Abouts. Have a good night. That's good. That's a good night. That's a good night. Rocky Go-Abouts. Have a great night, everyone. Okay, let's hit the Chantal song. Thanks, everybody. Y'all take care. Make no place for the evil of Chantal at all. 3, 2, 1. Chantal. She carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantal. She carries away Chantal. She carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantal, Chantal, Chantal. She rolls out of bed with nothing better to do. She rolls right back to bed after the mukbang is through. She make a mess, she make a couple of dollars. She gonna do it again. It's all too much for you to understand. Come on, sing it again. Chantal. She carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantal. She carries the weight. Chantal. She carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantal. 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 Chantal.